Well, well, well. It's almost like the internet completely went out and somebody had to reboot everything. That's what it seems like, Claire. I couldn't tell you for a fact.
I reckon it was old JK. She was coming for us. She's coming for your internet connection, Jeremy. She didn't want me to talk. She wanted me silenced.
Oh, what a cow. But there we go.
What a dick, right?
Right, exactly. So
I will not be silenced.
Right. Just going to say this from the outset, folks. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why the internet has completely cut out. It's really, really awkward timing, to say the least. But in the interest of fairness, which is what this world actually needs, quite frankly, to say from the outset, got lots of fun things planned. Because I don't know how this is going to look in the VOD, so I'm just going to kind of repeat myself a little bit. But welcome back, first of all, if you've rejoined us. And yeah, so we're going to be playing demo of a new PS5 game tonight. We're going to be doing some Pokemon raiding. And we're going to be having some fun chatter as well. But before we go any further, want to address...
A jarring shift in tone!
Yeah, for a couple of minutes, folks, just want to address something very, very important. I'm going to hand over to Claire, who quite frankly can speak far more confidently and succinctly than I can on this. So Claire, please.
Succinctly, I don't know. Confidently, I've never had a problem with that, but some say I should. I'm going to do this as quickly as possible. Sorry if you were on the original stream that conked out, and sorry if it conks out again. And let's hope it doesn't. I'm going to start again from the beginning. I just wanted to say that this is the first stream we've had since the UK Supreme Court ruling, and about... I'm not going to say what it's about because we all know what it's about. And we just wanted to reiterate that trans rights, human rights, trans women and women, this stream and any stream that either Jeremy or I are involved in, or any project that we're involved in, we will always endeavour to make it a safe space for our trans pals. Crustal Claire, says Matty in the chat. Sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry. I know it was a genuine message, but I was like, crusty. Anyway, focus. So I just want to quickly read from a Facebook comment that I made, because one of the things that some people are saying is that, oh, if you look at the details of the ruling, it doesn't actually say what the media are saying it does, which I fully believe, because, when have the media ever bothered to really, they go with what sells the papers, that's how it's always been. But I think there is a risk, towards thinking, oh, well, that's all right then. So, for example, I was saying to Jeremy just before we went live, The Guardian put out an article yesterday saying, no, the Supreme Court didn't rule on the definition of a woman. This is what it actually means. And while I do agree that it's important to have journalists calling this kind of stuff out, I want to read word for word what I wrote as a response to that. And I said, in a way, it almost doesn't matter. Whereas in the past, accurate reporting and facts were inherently viewed as more valuable than baseless perception, truth doesn't hold the position it used to these days. The news about the result, more so than the actual detail of it, will serve to embolden bigots in all areas, including those who will make and ratify future laws. It says we're moving towards being more extreme. It's a first step in that direction, or one of a series of steps. And I said, just like Trump was able to weather the Mueller report, a report that would have absolutely destroyed any other president in the history of the presidency, simply by presuming no one who supported him would read it and lying about what was in it. It didn't matter. No, the Mueller report should have brought him down. It didn't, because he literally just lied about it, and he actually managed to spin it in such a way that his supporters still believe it exonerates him. He said what it said, and they trusted him. So while it's useful to note what the ruling does and doesn't say, and I'll put my hand up and say I haven't read up exactly what it does and doesn't say, because I'm bummed out about it, and that's fine. It is potentially less useful to kind of sit there and nitpick at the details in a well-known to be kind of left-center newspaper that these people will not be reading anyway. So this will probably have more effect if you put it in the Daily Mail, but they're never going to put it in the Daily Mail. It's potentially less useful to do that if you're looking to push back against bigotry than it is to kind of have a better idea of how this is going to be weaponized and spun by the people who are pushing for it and the lawmakers who cannot do enough to please them. It's like they're pushing the limits to see what they can get away with, and then pushing them even more. And no, while this ruling may not have stripped away every kind of protection for trans folks in the UK or redefined what it is, the eventual law that does do that will only be possible because this ruling was passed. It is an open door, and they're going to go towards it. And that's not a particularly cheerful thing to say, and I'm sorry, but I think it's important to have an idea of that. People do sometimes feel that they can't speak out, or they can't like speak up, especially if people around them are talking about this and maybe are saying things that they don't agree with. And I just want to say, you're never obligated to do that if you don't feel safe. Your safety is obviously the first priority in any situation. But if you do have straight privilege, cis passing privilege, white privilege, any of the privileges, now's the time to crack that shit out, you know? Like, because if you think about it, you're more likely to be around people saying these kind of things because they'll feel comfortable saying them to you, thinking that you will probably agree with them because you look like them, you know? So I'm not saying you have to, and Jeremy, and I'm sorry to use your example, but like you're not alone in feeling that you want to say something but you don't know what to particularly say, and you don't want to be wrong, and I get it. I do. It's maybe a moment to read up on it, you know, but at the end of the day, like, we did everything right. We tried to do everything we were supposed to do, and it's happening anyway. Because as you said very sensibly, Jeremy, before the stream started, money. It's money. It's money, it's money, it's money. And as a last stinger on this, can we all just fucking stop pretending that you can enjoy Harry Potter now? Can we all just stop doing that? Because I've been asking you to do it for so long. Can we stop now? Can we do that? Because what else do you want, you know? This woman gave 70 grand to that campaign. I think it's fair to say it wouldn't have been as successful or as expedited without her, you know? She's using the money she makes from her intellectual properties to fund hateful bills that are making people's lives worse. So can we stop, please?
Well said.
And with that, I think I've said all I want to say. Jeremy, do you have anything you want to add, or anything you want to ask that you feel like is a question that would be quickly easy to answer, and maybe is one that people might have who are watching?
I mean, what's the way to put this? I have questions, but as you said, I kind of need to do some... I need to find a way to fully grasp, for me to be able to process it properly, if that makes sense, what this means. Because I know this is crap regardless. And that's putting it lightly, I should add.
It's a feeling you get in your hindbrain. I mean, like I said earlier, I haven't read the exact wording of what's happened, frankly, because I can't bear to see the smug gits' faces, you know? But yeah, and I'm always the first person to be like, go out and read and blah blah and do this. But there is a point where you're like, if you feel you can handle it, you know, like if you feel you can handle it.
Ultimately, and it's like, look, one of my closest friends currently lives in North Carolina.
Oof.
They are trans, and so they go through a lot of stuff on a daily basis, as far as I can gather. So I have heard things through the grapevine, but they have both wanted to and not wanted to share things because they know I care, but they're also like, look, just know it's crap, but I can...
It's a lot of work as well. They're putting so much effort into surviving day by day that it's almost like I feel like they would come to chat to you and they would be like, I don't want to talk about that shit.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Yeah, basically.
That's fine too. And that's another thing you've got to be a bit cautious of is, like, while I am like, ask me anything, you shouldn't fall into the trap of thinking, I don't understand this, I'll go and ask a subject matter expert, i.e. a trans person. Sometimes the trans person will tell you to sort off and do your own work because they are tired, you know? And sorry if that hurts your feelings, but also you've got to understand where they're coming from.
Exactly, and look, hey, I've had this conversation with them. The way I put it to them was, look, the way I tried to phrase it to them was, this is not me being lazy, but if I were to ask you to explain what is going on, will your answer be, I need to research it and figure it out? Like, in a way that I can process it? And they just went, not in those words, but yeah.
The funny thing that I don't know if you've... Jeremy, you're a drummer, right?
I'm a drummer.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere with this, don't worry.
For the sake of the conversation, sure. I'm like Dave Lister in Red Dwarf. He believes he can play the guitar.
You've done it for several years, and you feel comfortable at a drum set.
I'm an expert at the old Rock Band and Guitar Hero video game, so sure, I'm a drummer.
So, there was a time where you'd never drummed in your life, right? So you were like, what the fuck do these sticks do? Which way around do I hold them, kind of thing. And then there was a time where it felt like everything that you were doing was so, like, I have to focus, I have to think about every single thing I'm doing, where my hand is at every given moment. And then suddenly it becomes easier because you're like, oh, I was making it harder than it needed to be, but you needed to go through that period of being like, about everything. And it's the same with any skill that you work at. It's like you go from nothing to kind of doing it at 500% and then somehow only doing it at 50% because that's all it needs, because you've got past the hurdle. And it's a bit like that with what may seem like really complicated social issues, in the fact it suddenly becomes way simpler when you're like, this is a human being who deserves to be treated with respect.
Just let them exist. Yeah, is this so hard?
Kind of all there is to
Literally.
Yeah, it's a kind of and because it's the thing, they can spin it out into all these different things that they want, and when you actually start poking at them, there's nothing there. It's like dropping candy floss in a bath. You know, it just goes away. It looks very impressive.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that as an analogy. Sorry.
It's basically, it looks very impressive and big and complicated until you submitted it to the smallest little bit of scrutiny, and it just crumbles. And you're like, oh, okay. So yeah, what I'm saying is it may seem really complicated, and obviously things to do with laws and whatever, yeah, the complications of those, I'm not trying to downplay them, but if you get to the core of it, which is the bit that you're saying, Jeremy, is it makes you know this is shit, you know, the thing that makes you think this is shit, that's the important thing. Like, you don't really need anything else. And at the end of the day, it's like someone is using their money to make a marginalised group miserable.
No, right. Surely not.
And they're also blaming them for everything. And this is another thing, right? There's so few trans people, and I always forget this because I know I think all of them. It feels like this when you're a trans person, or if you're in any niche kind of hobby or fandom. You're like, how can there only be 300 of us in the UK? I know like 300. Oh, and then you realise, oh yeah, it's because I know them all. You know? But there's so few of us, and we're like, you are saying we could ruin so many things. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm incredibly inefficient and very lazy. I couldn't ruin shit, you know? Yeah, exactly, Sean.
Very well said, Sean.
That's exactly it. And I think that's probably the uppest note I can leave it on is, don't be scared to think. It's worse to say nothing. It's acceptable to say nothing, but it's worse to say nothing than something. Does that make sense?
Definitely. And also, Sean,
anyway,
I did see your bits, but Felf was talking, which is why I didn't acknowledge, so thank you for the bits. I will say that as well.
Yeah,
thank you.
For the bit, Sean. Sorry about that. Yomiko, I've been seeing you chat in the chat, and I'm sorry that I haven't been responding. Did someone raid? Oh, the Pokemon raid, sorry. I'm catching up on the chat here. Yeah, I mean, there's no obligation. Like, it's a bit like I'm just responding to the chat now, Jeremy. I was walking. I was actually walking back from the airport. I was walking to meet my husband yesterday morning, and I just suddenly was like, "Oh my god, I can't do anything. I can't do anything." And do you know what I mean? I was just like, "How can I do this into a okay, let's do this now" kind of thing? And I'm like, I don't know. But everyone goes through that, and it's like, it's fine. You don't have to always have a fix in your mind. You just have to be like, I know this is wrong. You know, this is wrong. And we're going to do some stuff now to hopefully make everyone feel better and stop thinking about it for a while, because honestly, that's probably one of the best things you can do, is just not think about this shit. Don't let them take up real estate in your mind. It's not the same as ignoring it. It's not the same as marginalizing it, but self-care sometimes involves playing demos of games on PlayStation and playing with tiny little coloured animals that you keep trapped in tiny ball prisons.
And talking some random stuff, as it were. Sometimes that's the way we've got to do it. But yes, thank you for want of better phrasing, thank you for indulging in that, folks. We wanted to get that out there and make a note
let's
of
get
it.
it out here at the front of
There
the
you go,
thing,
yeah.
so we could, we wanted to front load that ship, so we could get it in the nicest possible way out of the door.
There you go.
So we could then focus on being positive.
There you
so
go.
Jeremy, time for another jarring shift in tone.
How about we talk retro video game market from Brighton last weekend, which I went to with the Matty Boo and the Freya Purito.
Tell me all about it.
We've ventured to the, is it quarterly at this point? It probably is quarterly, near enough. Quarterly retro video game market in Brighton at the, whatever the hell the venue's called, the Stanley Deason Leisure Centre or something like that. It's the same gym that we went to last time. It was a bit busy again, which was good to see. We had a good laugh. And I did make some purchases.
Oh, do you have them to hand?
It's almost like I do.
Jeremy, if you pull out fucking 16 of those bongos again, I'm gonna kill you.
No, do you want the funny thing? So funny story. We got inside, and one of the first vendors we saw were the people that did the bongo drums. And Matty's first question
Bring
was,
out more bongo, and you're like, no.
we went up to the stall and said, "You got any bongos?" To which they went, "Oh, we had some last time." And then Matty went, "I know. He made me buy them."
I know. I bought them.
So that was a good laugh. But yeah, there was some really fun stuff in there. There was a couple of interesting vendors. There was one person, well, like a crew of people who had clearly recently been to Japan, because they just had like a load of Japanese stuff, including just a Super Famicom, the Super Nintendo from Japan, boxed, just sitting there. And Mel literally saw me go, pretty much literally saw me go, "Oh my god, I might have to buy that." And I could feel Mel basically having that feeling of, "Oh god, Jeremy really means this. Oh god, wait, what's about to happen?" It's like, no, I'll wait. But this is our first round of walking. I need to look around and see what else there is. But one really cool thing they had was they had like a bunch of like sort of the Japanese Pokemon Game Boy games, including like a sealed copy of like Soul Silver with the Poke Walker gimmick in it or whatever it was.
I'm thinking sealed copy, but I'm spelling it like the Pokemon, so I'm like S-E-E-L-E.
Sfeel. A sealed copy.
Not Spiel, Seal. Remember the original one?
Yeah,
S-E-E-L.
fair point.
Yep.
And yeah, one of the cool things they did have there was they had a copy of the Japanese Pokemon Crystal, like boxed, from the Game Boy Color and whatnot. But the key detail was it was a first edition Japanese version, so it was like an extra stamp on it, and I kind of had that moment of,
You're like, I won't be able to understand it. Will it even work?
What is
Did
it?
they have
Well, I mean, that's beside the point, because in the sense of I wouldn't play it anyway, probably, but
was a collector
but it's
thing,
one of
yeah,
those. I'm sure you've got this with some things as well. Like you're like, one day it'd be really cool if I could somehow collect all of these and put them on a shelf. Like,
it's almost like the game has trained you in some kind of way to collect all of an available thing.
But one of my desires is to actually try and own boxed copies of the Japanese versions of the Pokemon Game Boy games. Because quite frankly,
having money and he wants to throw it out.
But it's the thing, but to be quite frank though, getting English versions, it's going to cost me a house. But also the Japanese box art looks really damn cool. It always does.
Box art? That's interesting.
It's slightly different, also just because it's got Japanese text on it. But there was like apparently like a specific Pokemon Center like stamp as well, which was sort of a fun little extra detail. But yeah, they had like lots of these, and it was just like, I'm so tempted.
How much are you asking for it?
200. Which honestly wasn't too bad, but even I was like, I can't do that. If I'd have done it, it would have been a problem, but I can't do that. So
you say problem, I say problemtuity.
So I ultimately didn't get anything for it. But what we did actually suddenly then see, Mel was like looking through the games and picked up like a Sega Saturn game. Turned out it was an Evangelion game for the Sega Saturn.
You cannot load this on your Sega
Which
Saturn.
I need to look up this title and read what this game is about to you, because it is so ridiculous. Because if you're not aware, folks, Evangelion has lots and lots of spin-offs and stuff. So this now, so on the spine of this game box, because sometimes how they used to do it with Japanese retro games was on one side it would have the Japanese text. If you look at the other side of the spine, it would have the English text for some reason.
Like almost like an invertible slip.
Like a random detail, but it was really cool. So we look at one side, it says Evangelion, bunch of Japanese text. We turn it over, it's just Japanese text and the words in all caps, Iron Maiden. To which we're like, what? So we then got back to Matty's later and we looked up what this game was about. This is what the game is.
I'm ready.
Neon Genesis Evangelion Iron Maiden, also known as Neon Genesis Evangelion Girlfriend of Steel.
Oh, I've heard about this game.
It's a video game based on the anime manga series, released officially only in Japan for the PlayStation, Sega Saturn, PS2, PSP, Windows PC, and Macintosh. The original version was released by Gainax for the Windows PC in 1997. There have been other versions since, and there was a special version on PlayStation Portable. So, the general story of the game is as follows.
I'm ready.
14-year-old Mana Kirishima is transferred to Shinji Ikari's school, and almost immediately they begin... It's a new character, I think. And almost immediately they begin to establish a special relationship. This provokes much jealousy in Asuka, who suspects that Mana is a spy who is trying to get information from Shinji about Nerve and the Evas. Rei Ayanami is present, but plays a rather background role in the story, though she seems to agree with the suspicions of Asuka. Gradually, a relationship between Mana and Shinji unfolds, and they end up, Claire, going on a date.
Oh my god.
It turns out, however, that Mana is... Spoilers, by the way, folks.
Spoilers for a game that came out in 1997.
That's never been officially translated in English.
I don't know if you know about that.
It turns out, however, that Mana is one of 3 test pilots for all caps Trident, alternatively named Country Crawler, units.
Sorry, 1 second. Yes, I turned it off, Yomiko. It's okay. Don't worry.
Everything right?
My background, I turned it off.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And it turns out Mana is one of 3 test pilots for Trident, alternatively named Country Crawler, units, a new competitor to the Evangelions, similar to Jet alone, thus the name Girlfriend of Steel, and eventually the Trident goes berserk and the Evas have to destroy it.
Trident.
Yeah, even I had a moment of that as well, but we'll park that.
1 blue arm, 1 red arm, and a white stripe down the middle.
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
Or is that Colgate? Am I confused? Which is the toothpaste with 3 colours?
Active Fresh?
Aquafresh.
Aquafresh, there you go. Active Fresh, what the hell, Jeremy? So, but Claire, crucially about this game, the interactivity in most of the game is limited to walking around areas until the next plot event is triggered.
What triggers it?
However, the one true branch occurs at the end of the game, where the player may choose to focus on Mana, Asuka, or Kaiji.
Not Kaji.
Kaji, sorry.
You mean the Kaji from the show,
Yes,
right?
sorry, yes, Kaji.
Okay,
this choice determines which of the game's 3 endings are shown, with a 4th version added to the PS2 release later on.
Yeah.
In the Mana ending, Mana is discovered to have not been killed in the final battle. Shinji rescues her and brings her back to his apartment. She showers, emerges wearing only a towel, and teasingly asks Shinji if he would like her to remove it, which she eventually does. In discussion with Misato, however, it is agreed that Mana has to leave Tokyo 3, and she says a teary goodbye to Shinji, who has won her heart.
Shinji's never won anything.
That's ending 1. Ending DOS. In the Asuka ending, Asuka helps Shinji to get over Mana, and the 2 children grow closer as a result.
I want to stress this. They are children. They are children. They are children. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, exactly. Matty's saying that in a fucking... Yeah. Anyway.
This ending contains romantic images of Asuka and Shinji together, including a moving scene where Asuka hugs Shinji emotionally.
2 things.
Yes.
1, Asuka. 2, do they mean the scene is very emotional or that it slowly moves across the screen?
Don't know. I'm going to assume it means it was actually animated, is what I'm guessing.
No, I'm making a joke of the fact that 2 ways.
Then the 3rd ending. The Kaji ending. Sorry, I couldn't find a word then. It does not focus on any one character as much as the other endings do.
I can't hear anything. Can everyone hear us okay?
What's going on?
Alva was saying that they can't hear us, but no one else has said that they can't hear us.
Far as I'm aware, we're okay. Folks, do let us know in chat if
Sound off. Yeah. Okay. Right. I don't know if I misunderstood what you were saying there, Alva. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, the sound is fine at our end. Oh, you can hear what we're talking about, but you're not really sure what we're talking about. Yes,
right.
We are talking
yes.
about
Okay.
that. Exactly what we're talking about is that.
There you go. Yeah, there we go. So yeah. So
okay, tell me about the additional ending that's exclusive to the PS2 and PSP releases.
Well, first of all, the Kaji ending does not focus on any one character as much as the others do. Mana is also discovered not to be killed, says goodbye, with Shinji replying, quote unquote, "I'll be waiting for you."
I'll be waiting for you right by these melons. So where is this set? When is this set, by the way?
I don't know, to be honest. But so this game, Neon Genesis Evangelion Girlfriend of Steel, aka Neon Genesis Evangelion Iron Maiden, had a fourth ending added exclusive to the PS2 and PSP releases of the game. Let's find out what happens. In it, seeking shelter from... Yes, very true. Seeking shelter from the rain, Shinji tries to forget his problems and Mana with a drink. He eventually falls in the trash outside and is found by Mana.
14.
After drying his clothes, the two spend the night together and express their feelings for one another. Mana eventually ends up with Nerve, as in the company, not a Nerve, after a lot of paperwork, so she can be with Shinji. Asuka has moved on with her life, and the final shot... What?
Asuka. 2 syllables. Asuka.
What am I saying?
Asuka.
Okay. Asuka.
Asuka, yeah.
I've got...
Go for it.
That's cool. I bit my tongue earlier, which is probably why I'm saying it a bit weirdly. So Asuka has moved on with her life, and the final shot is Shinji and Mana holding hands as Mana says, "Thank you."
Arigato. Domo arigato, mister who pilots a giant roboto.
So, random bit of trivia for you, Claire. Girlfriend of Steel won the 1997 Best Interactive Software Animation Kobe Award.
Wow, that's certainly a thing that exists.
Also, apparently, the PSP version sold 4,603 copies the week of its release.
I also have the Wikipedia page open.
Okay, well, I'm telling it for the people.
No, I'm just amused.
But yeah, so Mel found this game and instantly went, Gwen will love this. And then...
Yeah, and apparently Mel walked through the door and Gwen was like, literally knew it was in the house, proximity sensor.
Pretty much just said, "Is that Girlfriend of Steel?"
Yeah, you bitch, you know it. So fun fact, the Animation Kobe Awards are no longer running. They ran until 2015, and they ran from 1996, right?
Mm.
And there were the individual award, the special award, the theatrical film award, the television award, the packaged work award, which I'm not really sure what that means, the network award, which is the interactive distribution, so that's the one that Girlfriend of Steel won. The theme song award, that's it. So here's something that we might date us horribly, Jeremy.
Go on.
So the inaugural one, they kind of hadn't really decided what they were going to do. So they did, in 1996, they did an award for the best theme song, which was given to Yuzure Nai Negai, which is the theme song to Magical Knight Rayearth.
Nice, cool.
In 1997, the Best Music Composing Award was given to Neon Genesis Evangelion soundtracks 1 to 3. But then they moved and did it, they just called it an AM Kobe Award from then on. So 2000 went to We Are from One Piece.
Nice, good song.
Because that's how long that fucking show has been going on. For Fruits Basket from Fruits Basket in 2002. Oh my god, Asue no Brilliant Road in 2000. Salvia of the Universe. I feel like I'm the only one who's seen it. Dansen Futari wa Pretty Cure in 2004. The Negima theme Happy Material in 2005. I'm just doing ones that I know the shows.
Fair.
2006 was the Haru Haru Yukai from the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. We got K-On! We've got A Certain Scientific Railgun.
Railgun's a great show.
2013 was Gurren no Yumiya, which is the first opening theme from Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly, Knights of Sidonia won in 2014, which was a...
That was a show by Polygon, so it was kind of more like 3D CG type thing.
It was a Netflix show, wasn't it? Yeah. And 2015, the last one was won by one of the JoJo. So I'm just going to see if there's anything interesting here. So, these are games. Oh, yeah, so they are games.
Was it the Savage Garden song that was contributed for JoJo?
The JoJo one, it's JoJo Sonochi no Kyoku End of the World by Joestars, Tommy, Coda, and Jin.
Okay, I don't know which season that is off the top of my head. JoJo's had some banging themes, though, I'll say that much.
I think this is games, actually, isn't it? Girlfriend of Steel won in 1997, Pokemon Gold and Silver won in 2000.
Makes perfect sense.
Star Online in 2001, Final Fantasy 11 in 2002. 2003, 4, 5, and 6 were some games that I've never heard of, which were Grandma, Ski Jumping Pairs, Mayutoru the Toons, and Yawaraka Sensha, in brackets, Soft Tank. Second Life won in 2007.
Soft Tank.
I know, right? And there's no other games that I recognise there.
But look at this rabbit hole we've gone down now. I love this.
It's kind of fun, isn't it? So going back up to things let's go back to the top. So the individual award, there's a lot of names that turn up multiple times in here. I would say, shout me a name and I'll tell you if that person won something.
Sorry, so this is for which category, sorry, again?
This is the individual award. People who have done you done something incredible.
Kojima.
Huh?
Kojima Hideo.
I mean, it's not really his thing, is it? Though?
But this is the thing. I sort of, it's difficult to try and figure out who to name from a person perspective.
I would go around things like anime are probably better than games.
Okay. Kenji Kamiyama, who's done Ghost in the Shell standalone complex.
Ghost in the Shell. Kenji Kamiyama won in 2004.
There you go. That probably was standalone complex.
Second gig.
Great season.
The inaugural winner was probably unsurprisingly Hideaki Anno.
Oh, fair. Oh, duh. Right, yeah. I nearly just said Gundam. It's like, what?
Who's the Gundam guy? Because he's probably on here as well.
Yoshiyuki Tomino.
Yoshiyuki Tomino. I don't know if he's up here. I'll just go down, see how many names you recognise. 1997, a little guy called Miyazaki won it.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sure they went on.
He directed a film called Princess Mononoke.
I'm sure they had a stable career. Not notable that much.
Yeah. And then we've got Shinichi Watanabe in 1998 So that is not Shinichiro.
So that would be Shinichi Watanabe, who would have done Nerima Daikon Brothers amongst other shows.
That's Nabishin. That's how I know him.
Bugger. Well, there you go.
No, I think you're right.
Oh, sorry, as in that's their nickname. Sorry, I thought you meant
that's
as in.
Nickname,
sorry, right, I misunderstood.
Yeah, so let me just check. Shinichi Watanabe Negima.
Who's the guy that does lots of screenplays that some people are mad? Is it Gen Urobuchi?
Say again?
That seems like something they'd be involved in.
I've just fucking closed down the tab because I'm an idiot.
That's fine. We'll move on shortly. But Gen Urobuchi.
I'm trying to. Katya. Well, I have lost that tab.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you what. But I should continue. If you happen to find it again, we'll come back. But yeah. So we're sort of going around looking up various things and whatnot.
Oh no, we were talking about someone else entirely. Sorry.
And then eventually, I made some purchases. Now there was a booth that had a 3 for 10 offer, and I found 2 games that I thought, go on then, why not? And I couldn't really pick a third, so I just said to Matty, get in on this. And I think in the end, I can't. Matty, you need to remind me what you got. I want to say it was Tekken Tag 2 because it's one of the best games ever on the PS2. But I got Valkyria Chronicles on the PS3.
Awesome. What's it about?
Fierce combat and explosive tactics. As As heroic Commander Welkin, you must lead a small platoon in defense of your country against the evil invading empire. Turn-based tactics meet action-packed real-time shooting in this beautifully crafted epic. Now, people love this game, and I've never actually played it, funnily enough, so I will check that out at some point. So, yeah. This might be something I do on stream. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Then...
Gotcha! Sorry,
then also
you keep talking.
That's fine. Talking. As part of this 3 for 10 malark, so we just look at Claire navigate. So, as part of the 3 for 10, I found a PlayStation 2 game that I've never played, but I've always wanted to check out, and I thought, you know what? For what's essentially a $5, if it doesn't work, kind of like when I bought No One Lives Forever at the previous video game market, if it just doesn't work, it doesn't matter, it's a few quid kind of thing. So I bought the PlayStation 2 stalwart game, Oni. Now, I have not played this, but I've always loved the cover. It has very Gitsack vibes to me. Oh, there you go.
Okay, yeah, all right. I feel like I've seen that picture before. I feel like that's how I used to try and draw.
Evening, Mello. Welcome. So,
oh yeah, you good luck with your work, Mello. We'll catch you later.
Indeed. So the back of the box says as follows. First of all, developed by Rockstar Games. Interestingly, a dark future, an uncertain past, no one left to trust. An intense action anime thriller comes to life in Oni. As an elite member of the Tech Crimes Task Force, Konako is an agent on a mission to fight the evil syndicate. But things are not always what they seem. Konako is haunted by...
Konako. I was thinking her name is literally Kitten.
Konako is haunted by unknown demons of her past, and the truth...
Konako! Sorry.
And the truth threatens to send her over the edge. Can you master this explosive hybrid of hand-to-hand combat and cutting-edge weaponry to free Konako, or Konako, however I'm meant to pronounce it, from the evils that surround her? And then bullet points are as follows. An arsenal of weapons including pistols, rocket launchers, energy, and projectile weapons.
Okay.
Seamless blend of hand-to-hand and weapons-based combat. Easy to learn, hard to master fighting system containing secret moves and disarming techniques.
Alright, secret moves are never good in a game. I need to know what the moves are.
Then, 17 massive levels of futuristic cityscapes designed by modern architects. Very rarely on the back of the box description. Very rarely on the back of the box description do you get to hear the word massive mentioned, as it were.
But I was more thinking of the word architect.
There you go. But then there was one more game, Claire. Now, there are a couple of vendors that I saw had this. I got to the first vendor. I thought, well, okay, that's a decent price for this. Let's have a look inside. Okay, I'd look at a disc. It's a decent nick and whatnot. And I thought, okay, I'll make a note. If it's still here later and or I found it for cheaper and a better deal, I'll consider this. So then we kind of walked around. We got to like where the front door was, and there was a vendor who was there last time, who the way I would describe it is they're like the Cockney London vendor who thinks he's everything.
Were you in Portobello Road?
Well, if only, right? If only.
Buying giant mushrooms.
But he's the person who clearly, if he doesn't like the idea that someone's offering, say if you try and haggle and whatnot, like he is very like, nope, no deal. This is what I'm offering.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you kind of thing. Yeah.
So he had a copy of this game.
He's a geezer.
There you go. He had a copy of this game, of which he was charging an extra 15 quid on top of what the other person was. So I immediately thought, well, if that other copy's still, I'll go back to them. And he then said, oh, you're interested? I'll tell you what, I'll knock a tenner off, and I'll even throw in a memory card. Is this a GameCube memory card? Giving a little tease there. Is this it? Probably. Yeah, looks like it. I'll put that in the box as well for you, buddy. He's like, okay, noted. And then I told him, I'm going to text a mate, and I'll let you know if he wants it. And he went, oh, okay, but I can still do it for you. And I went, I'll text my mate and let you know if he wants it.
Yeah, I think you can't, buddy. This is not my first or even second or third rodeo. I am a rodeo pro.
Yes, Matty, this guy. So we went back to this guy later because Matty found that he had like a game that he was interested in, but there was like we wanted to have a look inside. There was no instruction manual with it or anything, and in the end, I just said to him, "Hey, look, try and
secret. Every move is secret."
And we tried to haggle with him, and I even got to the point because I think it was 15, and I just said, "Mate, would you take 10 cash?" And he went, "Nope." Said it's worth more than that with the instruction manual. And I just went, all right, and then walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you asked, you said no, that was fine.
So, what was the game you are potentially wondering? Now, Claire, we have spoken about
I've forgotten
this.
you hadn't told me. Go on.
So,
So it's a GameCube game.
It is a GameCube game. So, it's a game I had a reaction to during the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. It was none other than Pokémon Colosseum.
Oh, wait, you're holding it.
I bought a copy of it, even though it's going to be on the Switch Online thing.
Not from that guy, though.
No. So the other person was charging 50, and the reason I was so interested in this copy of it, because the game, you'll see, it says up there, includes memory card 59, as in it's got a memory card with it, but more often than not, it's not in there because who leaves a memory card in there? But this copy has a memory card in it. But also, you know what it also has? It has one of the custom stickers that are Pokemon Colosseum branded still in the box.
Wow. For a collector, that's incredible.
And that alone, I thought, yep, we got a thing here. So he saw me come back round, and I was looking at it again, just really thinking, okay, I'm really tempted. And I just thought, you know what? I'm content to pay... What was it? I'm content to pay 50 for this, but I'll see if I can haggle on the off chance. Because why not? You don't ask, you don't know. So I then said to him, would you take 40 cash? Thinking he'd probably say, how about 45? And he just went, sure.
What time of day was it?
Oh, this was like before midday. We've been in like an hour and a half, maybe.
But at the same time, he's like, he doesn't want to be taking that shit home, so...
Oh, no, exactly. But it was interesting as well, because there are some games that have now been announced for the Switch classic GameCube stuff, which have gone down in price because people know they're coming to the service. So it's very interesting. But yeah, so we got a copy of that because, quite frankly, Claire, we don't know when this will be added to the Switch Classic service. So if we're waiting like a year and this has not been added, we could just throw this on and start playing it.
It's very true. So this is I'm going to say something incredibly nerdy now, which is I'm not a collector, but I am an enthusiast of a particular type of 1980s toy. I've got one in the cabinet here. Let me show you. And I want to stress how much I'm not a collector.
Okay. Not a collector, everyone. Not a collector.
This is the only one I have. I think I have a couple more in the house somewhere, but they're ones that people have given me as gifts.
I won't lie, I thought you said not a collector, meaning you actually have loads of them. I didn't mean you literally only had one.
No,
Sorry, okay,
I
right.
Do not like, I know several people who have quite extensive collections, and I can't be in the room with more than about 10 of these things because they freak me the fuck out.
Okay.
It's like that weird swarming thing you get where one mouse on its own is cute and an entire like raft of mice running across the floor of a barn is gross. You know, it's a weird like human thing, and like the little beady eyes of these things looking at me just freaks me out. But yeah, so as with games, there are obviously dolls from this range which were less common, you know, or editions that were less common. But one of the things that's like well known for being something that you just never have, which I think is probably like the stickers that you're describing there, is there was a particular subset. Is it a glowworm? No, it's nothing so interesting. You'll be very unsurprised when I hold up what I'm holding. They had a subset of these dolls that were like the lads, right? And there were only ever about 20 of those, like not made, I mean like variants. There were lots of them made, but like there were only like 20 different designs, and they all came with little like neckerchiefs that were basically just a tiny little triangle of fabric because of the size of the doll, and the chances of getting one of those with its original neckerchief is almost unheard of. But I would argue I don't really want a neckerchief of a random piece of fabric from the 1980s. You know, like there's people who make good bank, you know, making new neckerchiefs for these things because they're so low cost, because they were toys. They weren't designed to be kept and, you know, like in perfect condition. They were meant to be played with.
There's a market for missing parts. Literally, people make replacement missing parts and 3D print them and stuff.
There's another subset of these dolls where they all had these kind of very flimsy, gossamery kind of wings, and it's almost unheard of to find one with the original wings because they were so fragile. But the thing is, you can make any shape wing you want and it will just clip in. One of my friends makes bank, you know, just being like, those wings were actually kind of shit. Do you want some better ones? You know, I've got some. But yes, I spent £10 on this and it's arguably not worth it, but I would say it was. And this particular one is, it was one that you could get from being in the fan club and writing off and sending them like vouchers. So it wasn't one that you could buy in the shops. And I had this one and I lost it as a kid, so I bought it again. So let me just see if I can show you what this is.
Oh, My Little Pony?
It's a My Little Pony, yeah. I really
That looks in very
one.
good nick, gotta say.
It's in lovely condition, and the hair and what I'm trying to say is, like, I am aware of the fact that, like, there are certain things that are very rare to get hold of in particular things, like, especially when you're dealing with soft plastic toys. It's so hard to get, like, you know, one that isn't, like, damaged in some way. This might have been rehaired, actually. It's in gorgeous condition. But yeah, and I also really liked the very contrasting colours of it, because normally a lot of the colours are very pastel, and this one's very much like, you got white, you got red. So yeah, she's my only one that is actually one I bought as a collector. But yeah, just so you know, I know what you're talking about.
There we go. But
I do understand collecting as a kind of play. They're not for playing with per se. I do occasionally sniff them. Is that weird? Like, do you have toys?
I've got a friend who literally sniffs new books.
Books is fair enough, but I have to say there's something about the plastic on a My Little Pony. The one that isn't too stinky.
But yeah, so that was the trip to the retro video game market, and yeah, we had a good time. Matty got a few bits. Mel got the Evangelion game, like I say. I got those bits, and yeah, I wasn't planning or looking to spend much if it were, but that's why I go to these things and it's like, okay, if I'll go with like maybe say 5 or 6 things in my head of if I happen to see that, I'll keep an eye out. And Pokemon Colosseum was one of them, because that's what I did last time, and yeah, so now I've got a copy, which is nice.
What generation is that? Gen 2 or Gen 3?
That is GameCube, so that would technically be if I can't remember how the generations work out, but if NES is Gen...
It's got on it, so...
But yeah, it's a GameCube. That's circa 2000. Yeah, it would be Gen 3 because you got. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh no, Suicune's Gen 2, but it might mean that.
Oh, Suicune. Sorry, right, yeah.
That's how you say it, isn't it?
No, sorry, I misheard you. I thought we were talking about Colosseum. Sorry, like Crystal and whatnot.
But Suicune's on the cover of the one you just
Oh, right. Okay, hang on. Time out. I thought you were talking about what generation is the Colosseum game from. Not what.
Yeah,
what
I am.
No, as in, but not what. Yeah, you were talking about. Were you talking about Suicune on the front cover?
I'm talking about which Pokemon generation is it from?
Okay, so this is the weird thing. This game is kind of a mishmash of a few.
Okay, so what's the newest one that was out when it came out?
To the Google machine.
Okay, so I think probably Yomako's probably correct actually, because I trust them on this. But so I think that it came out alongside Gen 3, but Suicune is a legendary from Gen 2.
It was 2004, so probably Ruby Sapphire time, I guess. Actually, it would have been Ruby Sapphire time because they did a thing about the Pokemon box game, which was a GameCube ported.
You had all the right letters there, Yomako, but slightly different numbers. I get you. No, I understand. So yeah, it would be like Pokemon like Scarlet and Violet having like Charmander on the box. It's just like Charmander is in it, but it's not the same gen. Thank you for following me through that thought process.
Now, hey, look, we got there. We
did. Jeremy, do you have any more things to share about the market, or can we move on to our next thing?
I am game for moving. I was going to try and make a random segue that somehow involved me doing musical things again. I can't. So I will simply say, folks. I was
going to ask you something. Is it okay if we watch the demo announcement trailer for this game?
I was going to do that, actually, so you have read my mind on that.
Because I haven't seen it, and I just had a quick look on it, and So Jeremy read me the premise to this, and it is exactly what's on the trailer thing. It literally just says, music is illegal and you do crimes. Doesn't go into any further. Take care, Yomako.
Catch you soon. Let me see if I can load this up in a separate window. Oh. Can I load this up in a separate window?
A narrative experience full of big emotions is another thing that it says here, which is fantastic. And I was just sort of like, oh, okay, so I haven't learned anything more about the game, but the comments are all like... So there's a comment here that just says... I appreciate a trailer that gets right to the point, or getting this game just for the trailer. One
Right.
of the most unique trailers I've seen in a while. So I'm just like, okay, all right, I'm interested.
Right.
Fucking trailer.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, Claire, in a bit to try and make this easy, in a bit to make sure you can actually hear the audio, I'm just gonna switch up what you're gonna be looking at. So bear with me.
I'm ready.
Oh.
Matty says, also we watched anime, including Ace Attorney, Devil May Cry, and Digimon. If you've never seen the Ace Attorney English dub outtakes, please do that, because the guy who plays Phoenix is an absolute reprobate, and it's all just him like making horrible jokes, and all the female character voice actors going, "Fuck you, Terry," or whatever his name is. It's so funny.
One thing that was quite amusing is we watched we happened to watch the episode of Ace Attorney that involved oh, what's her name that you read out like she was from the south? Lotta?
Lotta Hart?
Yeah, like the case of like the boat one, and they got through, like, it took us what, like 2 or 3 streams to get to trial. They got there in 10 minutes.
Yeah, but they don't have to do the same in an anime. They don't have to do the same thing.
It was just like holy cow, like they're motoring through this. Right, that's the wrong screen. So there we go. That's the one I wanted. So let's pause that. So this is the trailer. You might have to crank up the audio on your bit specifically, Claire, for you to be able to hear it. But this is the trailer. So
okay, I'm ready.
Here we go. Hopefully this works.
Okay, quick recap. This is a game where music is illegal and you do crimes. You do crimes by performing the dead simple action of hitting 2 buttons and signing the music, which makes this girl, who is you, do any number of things, like, for example, punching this guy right in the jaw. In between doing that, you go around and talk to people and look at things and get talked at by people and try to get a quiet moment or two to yourself so you can think and write new songs and do graffiti and play baseball the wrong way and deal with cops the right way, and everything's anime or pretty much caught up. So you might be wondering what the hell we could possibly have left to show.
Looks so good.
Welcome to Unbeatable Arcade, its own complete game experience with challenges and modifiers and
game modes, secrets of its own, but all that's just icing on the thing you're here for, our 100% original soundtrack. Want to hear some of it?
I see that's the tagline that explains a few things.
So yes, that was the trailer for Unbeatable, which I've got it prepped on my PS5. I wanted to check this out because I thought, you know what? We may not touch on this again on stream, but I at least want to check this out because this has got such a fun vibe to it.
So, pink-haired girl causing chaos with a guitar with an amazing soundtrack.
Yes.
Where have I heard that before? Oh yeah, Furikuri.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying this has got serious, like,
it's also got Trigger-esque vibes. I'm just like, a few years ago, like, it used to be like you could pick Trigger out of a lineup, but now because it's kind of that's becoming the style, I'm like, I have no complaints about that.
Yeah,
you know, like
100%.
I love this style.
So I'm now going to try and actually load up the game proper, and then we can get to this accordingly. So let me adjust a few other bits and bobs on my end, and then there we go. That should now be on the PS5 feed. Make sure that's paused.
Oh, they made Palatro. Sorry, they're the same people who made and distributed this game made Balatro.
Oh, sorry, I misheard you there. Yeah, so already got some pedigree, as it were. So what I will do, actually, for the benefit of those that this may help, I'm putting a flashing lights warning on screen. I don't know, but given how frenetic things look like it may get, I'll leave that there just for the sake of argument, as it were.
I don't think they're reanimating Furikuri. Any things that you've seen are probably like that fan project they're working on, which is like a lot of animators working on it. So
I've now got to adjust this on my end a little bit, so I've got a different angle on monitors. Just bear with me a sec. There we go. So, one thing I need to figure out is how do I reset the controls? Because, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing this.
Pardon?
I'm not seeing this.
You're not, because I need to reshare the thing with you. Hang on.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Change stream. There you go.
Got it. Thank you.
Cool beans. Right, I will 100% be changing that at some point, because that already doesn't speak to my brain. Oh god, alright, hang on. So...
I should point out this game is also available, the demo is available on Steam if you prefer to play it on the PC.
So, how do I want to do this? I think I'll keep it... Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm going to keep it to that. I'll regret that probably shortly in a couple of minutes, but we'll come back to that. So let's just have a look at the story. I don't know what we're in for. Let's just go with this and see what happens.
Sure.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Thanks for popping in.
What difficulty, Claire?
Let's do it.
We could have easy, normal, hard, or unbeatable. Well done.
Normal?
Normal? Sure, let's give it a try. Let's see what we're in for. So this is purely a demo, folks. There may be some things going AWOL, but let's have a gander. Oh, hit the wrong button already. There you go.
Fucking tutorial, here we go.
Press X to attack low. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I've just realised something. I just changed the controls, didn't I? So what button do they need me to hit? Okay. So that's one thing they've not adjusted then, is how the controls will happen, but on screen with prompts, but that's fine.
All right.
What?
Their entire social media presence is kind of cracking me up.
Yeah?
Their Twitter front page just has the name "Follow us on Blue Sky" or I'll cry. And it says, "Please follow us on bluesky.app. We can't post a link because the rich man that nobody likes will scream, but here's a screenshot." Also, can we just have a moment for the correct way to deal with the police? Don't think I didn't spot that. This game said ACAB.
Oh, middle attacks. Oh.
I'm just thinking of the Game Grumps thing with the pigeons. It's like chicken, chicken, chicken. Oh no. Chicken, bird, chicken, bird.
So one thing I will add to all this is that the controller is vibrating, so they're using the haptic feedback as well for every time you're attacking.
Okay. Someone replied to their thing going, "Loved everything about the trailer, I just wish the protagonist had abs." To which they replied with a screenshot and another screenshot zoomed in even further of the main character's abs going, "What do you call these?"
This has got such a fun vibe to it though. And the soundtrack is good.
It reminds me of something and I can't think what it is.
Oh, person. Oh. Kick it, kick his shins.
Shin kick, woo!
That's the one thing that they need to adjust at some point. Is like, I've switched the control scheme and two of the button prompts are like incorrect at the moment, if that makes sense. So when it says like press X to kick his shins, for me that's currently down on the D-pad.
I didn't realise games could adjust to that. I thought
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can.
Oh,
but
I did not know that.
because all the other ones are correct except for that.
Oh.
X to kick his shins. Yeah, that's. Oh, I actually need to figure out what the shin kick button is. All right, hang on. Oh, and I missed that one. Oh, okay. Press square to punch the cop. Yep, can do that.
Press square to punch the cop. I want that on a t-shirt.
I can't kick his shins because you won't let me. Hold X to block. Well, it's not. That'd be that. Oh, okay, I feel like something's got a bit AWOL here.
A quick snap of the fingers, and with practice, that's all there is to it.
Oh, combo! Either way, I'm liking this already. Previously on Unbeatable.
So, you probably noticed, Jeremy, but all the characters are named after musical things.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Even Rest is a musical notation thing.
100%. So we could do a bit of character reading here, because I had not considered that, so
Oh, okay. I can't actually make that out.
that's fine. I'll do this first one and we'll see how things look.
It's really small on my screen.
No, I can't make it any larger, sorry. I'll try and work it out for next time.
Fine. It is. You can see how small that is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've maximized you on the stream, but I'm going to be about 10 seconds.
We'll see how it goes. So, this has been an absolute cluster bomb of bullshit.
There was a perfect opportunity to say clusterfuck.
I hope you have some kind of good news.
Right. Give me a second, because I'll need to catch up. Good news really isn't the thing we do.
I mean, we do good news. We do news good.
But still, yes. Actually, kind of.
Kind of. So, we've been working tirelessly.
I said yeah. Team working with our direction.
What am I looking at?
I think that was supposed to be safe.
Full dossiers on our Special 4!
Our Elite Four, you could say.
There you go. They're not working with anyone else?
Absolutely not.
You realise how spectacularly embarrassing this is for us, right? I don't have to tell you. If we do our jobs correctly...
Which we do.
Because we do our jobs correctly, it isn't embarrassing. Mitigation isn't a solve. No amount of spin can fix a flat tire.
Right, Radiohead.
Ugh. Walk me through the rest of the reports. Maybe fresh eyes will help.
She did not say Rust. Her name is Rust. They're having like absolute seizures.
Oh, I need to move the character, I think, now.
I think you do, yeah. Which character?
Oh, this style. Look at that. That's...
Oh, that's actually pretty... Oh, she looks like Kitsura Obami.
Right? Looks so good.
Right, I think you can interact with that table.
This again. Huh?
Huh?
Kind of...
The delay's not too bad, about 5 seconds.
Yeah. Alright.
You go talk to them. Oh, that's confusing.
What we got? So, the drummer, the pianist, the vocalist, the guitarist.
That one on the right is just fucking on Quaaludes or something. Now, which one was a Poco and which one was a Poco?
You were a Poco.
Really? Huh.
Could have sworn you'd have gone with, she's the most dangerous. She needs to be front of mind.
Oh, you were picking a target or something. I mean, she's the most famous. I don't actually think she's the most dangerous.
It's mostly bluster.
It's loud bluster, of course. Explosive bluster. And do not get us wrong, she is still absolutely a threat. But she rates second or maybe even third, I think.
Maybe fourth.
Probably not fifth, because there's only... Nah, that's treble. We'll get to him. He's a treble maker.
Anyway, Clef, 18. You know her already. The pianist.
Okay, let's talk to them all, I guess. Wait, she was the drummer. Speaking of treble.
I think, yeah, that was the drummer, so yes. Now pianist.
He's pianist. This is a dude, I think.
Snooze fetch this guy, her brother. Not nearly as exciting.
That's clever the way that they've done that, because they know you've already spoken to the
Yep.
pianist. He's just along for the ride. Clef's the one driving.
That's not what...
The amazing Clef. Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to DC. Wait, DC?
That'll be Cliff from N64's parody name at Halloween, The Amazing Clef. And he makes everything musical.
Don't listen to DC. Who's she talking about?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, okay. I mean, no disrespect to him.
Or to you. She really shouldn't interrupt so much.
I'm in trouble following the thread here. Look, we've had a lot of eyeballs on these four recently. Why so slimy? It's pretty clear to us that he is not a concern.
He's more like...
Like a team mascot.
Perfect example.
He's like the goat in an RAS.
I love their character designs as well, these two, looking at them
I
left
just
and
love the
right.
one on the right is just like tapping out. And the one on the left is just looking at the player like, hey. Hey guys. Treble is a mystery because Treble is just boring. What was the other guy's name? What's the dude's name? Did they actually say?
They did. It's just totally gone from my brain, but...
Okay.
But she is a blank slate.
Disturbing public morals. Premeditated melodic mayhem. No idea who she is. We're figuring it out.
She's the kidnapper, correct? I think that situation isn't quite what it looks like.
Anyway, importantly, the pink-haired girl is a arm belt. Is this the thing?
Oh, say again, sorry?
Is that the main character?
I want to say it was the guitarist who was the main character, but I can't remember at this point now.
Oh, that's a good point, but so far she's the only one who looks like the main character that we saw in the trailer. Anyway.
She is competent. Competent is a problem. I also realize the voice I'm now doing is completely very not correct, but I'm sticking with it now. I've started, so I'll finish.
Fair.
So she is a high priority. So yes, we got Clef, the drummer. Treble, the keyboard.
What?
Treble was the keyboardist.
I thought Treble was the second.
Pianist, sorry. So...
Wait.
It does say it on the post. This is hard to see, but far left is Clef.
We don't know the name of the singer. That's
yeah,
why.
okay. Then the guitarist. Ha! Left for last. Quaver.
They're floaty light.
Fair play. Fair play. I see what you did. I prioritized. She really shouldn't even have a file.
You're too sentimental.
Children aren't a threat. Besides, how do we know... Yeah, try again. Besides, how do we know she's with them willingly?
Stitch says, why is detective in this game?
Right? He's like, I'm done with Von Karma.
Do more work. I need different work, okay?
We considered that.
Working under duress, all that.
I received multiple reports she was kidnapped.
I don't think that's how you spell receive.
There might have been an Americanism in it, I'm not sure.
No, it was just wrong.
Okay. That doesn't add up, though.
She seems giddy with them.
Giddy?
Look at the photos, Rest.
Seriously, look at them!
She is loving this shit.
I'm also getting a lot of Kill the Kill vibes from this as
now.
well.
Can we talk to them? Oh, here we go.
I'll be blunt. This isn't progress. Most of this...
The character on the right is so familiar, and I'm trying to think what she reminds me. Sorry, go on.
No, I get you, like, totally. Most of this I already know. What I don't know is either irrelevant or it's her. Are you bleh, and you barely have anything on her.
Do a Google Lens search or something. We're fixing that.
There is one last thing. Well, what is it?
It seems pretty sure we know where they're all going.
What is this leading up to? Do you have a plan in mind? We've already started!
It'll be handled.
It had better goddamn be. You're both dismissed. Toodles!
Bye!
I was wondering how you're gonna do that.
Sorry.
This has also just got like Kill the Kill art vibes about it as well. It's really good fun.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So if people are wondering, Poco and a Poco are, it's actually Spanish, and it means like, I think it means like bit by bit.
I can see you listening, you know. You have better things to worry about than spying on me.
But I'm the player. I'm supposed to be spying on you. Do I? Sorry, I mean, do I?
I can only assume you're doing something in your office all day.
I haven't stopped bringing money in. If that's what you're worried about. Sorry, I'll stop doing that. Jeremy, please tell me you know why I'm doing it.
I think I know. It's the music terminology. You're trying to play around with it, aren't you?
Sando means something that's suddenly really loud. I won't do that anymore. There we go. No. Okay, I haven't stopped bringing money in, if that's what you're worried about.
No, please carry on if you want to, I don't mind.
Discord will fight me. Are you having fun?
So much fun.
We're just trying to out-deep each other now. Jeremy's gonna win.
I almost imagine Keith saying that, like, so much fun!
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. A sense of humor from you. Where is the wind coming from in this office? Is the window broken? What the fuck is going on?
That would mean there was something to laugh at. You're not very funny. Click. I guess I carry on moving, do I, or...? Hit.
X?
Hit. Oh, what was that?
Oh. Oh.
Okay. I think that says quit, but I can't see it because of the table.
Yeah, it does say quit.
All right.
So
well.
Can you move towards the screen?
I can't move at all.
All the buttons, other than the one you just...
Oh no, right, hang on. Let's hit all the buttons. That's pause. That does nothing.
Yep.
Oh, that was a screenshot I apparently just took. Up does nothing. Oh, come on, really? I guess this is probably one of the bugs they alluded to then.
Oh, that's weird. Maybe can we save and then like do it again?
That's what I'm wondering. If I hit quit, are you sure? Yep.
Have we saved? Is there autosave?
I don't know. I guess it's a demo, so probably not. Alright, well. Okay, we're back here. So I guess it did save the progress then.
That's the beginning again, isn't it? They're back in the room.
Yeah.
We've started again.
So where are we?
Oh yeah, we can just run through it again as quickly as you want.
I don't know, because nothing's being responsive.
Nothing's responding at all?
No, literally. Like, there's no pop-ups appearing.
Oh, yeah, because you've already done them. That's a shame it's bugged out.
I mean, either way though, even just from this little preview. Oh, the stairs. The elevator. I think I found it. I don't know why I couldn't move, but I found it. So.
Okay.
You know what? We'll just carry on.
So just really quickly, Jeremy.
Yes.
I've just found on story segment bugs. I think I got bug at the drink mixing. The first one was in the tutorial. I got stuck on the press L1 or X screen. Character still moving, but game not responding. Had to hold O to skip. No, none of the things seem to be what you're experiencing. So that's
Okay. Well, we've got a record of it, so if ever needed. Actually, now that I think about it, how'd they fit the whiteboard in the elevator?
That's a very good point, Rev.
Now what?
So she can't leave. What happens when you press L1 then?
Nothing.
Circle?
I get this. Another.
That's that one, okay.
X does
what
nothing, square does
about-
nothing, triangle does nothing. Just walk around my office. Oh, hello. I can see the wreckage from here. Years with a perfect track record gone in a week.
Reset the clock.
With X days since last accident. With several more weeks ahead to fix it. Okay, it's almost like a point and click thing at the moment. You just got to sort of go around things until you figure out the next thing that will pop up.
What happens if you try it on a different difficulty setting? Do you think that will reset it?
Maybe. Let's go in, actually in the elevator now.
Are you in story mode?
Yes. Will this do anything?
Katya? Katya? Shut the fuck up. Oh, someone said switching button controls doesn't work in PlayStation demo.
I wonder if I've balked the game then because I've switched the buttons over. Which I would then say, if you're going to do that, why do it? Why make it an option? But I'm not a developer and I won't. Alright, and you know what? Just for the sake of making things... Alright, hang on. Let's quit. Let's go in the options. Go back to controls. Oh, try and remember what the defaults were.
Surely there's an option to reset it.
It was that, I think.
Oh.
Reset.
Horse Museum!
I saw that as well.
Oh, there's different types of sound effect style for the combat. Did you see that?
Hmm.
Katya, I'll turn you inside the fuck out.
I'm gonna put this back before I forget. I think that's what I had. Yes. Combat style, sound effects. Punchy. Tambourine. Tambourine.
Tambourine.
Is there anything else we can... Okay. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm meant to be doing now. I'm just totally...
It's because it's so new, no one's really had much to say about it.
Yeah.
Maybe the name is meant to be, like...
I mean, okay, well, either way, story is balked then, so we know that much. So what I'll do then, I'll go into, like, the arcade thing and just, like, try a couple of levels.
Yeah, why not? Let's try. That's probably for the best, actually.
So, although it says you can access story mode from here, which is interesting. Find your voice. So we got a bunch of songs by the look of it from... Yeah, I'll just do it. Let's just see what happens. Oh, you got different difficulty levels. All right. You know what? Let's...
This is very difficult for me to read. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
All right. Oh, missed one.
If they play this on Game Grumps, Aaron's gonna love this.
I missed it. Oh, cheeky moves. So the thing I'm trying to do is actually get it in time, like into the circles,
Yeah,
like cause it's a rhythm game. So. Yay! Game over. There you go.
What happened? Did you lose?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think we'll leave that here for today. But I definitely am interested in playing more of this. I'm very interested.
We're suffering because it's so new. Like,
Yeah.
give it a week or so, and they'll probably have patched a few of these issues out of the demo, so we can give it another go. But it's definitely worth coming back to, I think.
100%, 100%. So I will now switch over to this screen, and then in the interim, I will. Where is it? Pre-change that. Switch back to this. Right, Claire's is going to look incredibly weird, but what I'm going to do now, switch back to that window. I'm going to switch over from the PS5 to the Switch. Please fill time.
So,
I gave you no forewarning about this, but...
That's fine. I want to share a story with you that my dad's wife shared with me over the weekend. My dad's wife and my dad were both police officers for many years. And my dad's wife shared a story which was when she was a special, so before she became a full police officer, she was called to a charity shop with the police officer who was supervising her. And it was because there was a flasher. And apparently what the guy had done is he'd gone into the changing room and just dropped trow and removed all his clothing and then just started running around the charity shop. So the little old ladies who ran the charity shop called the police. And the police turned up in the form of my dad's wife and this other guy. And to set the scene, this is in Gloucestershire, right? Probably about 15, 20 years ago. And the supervising police officer walks to the back of the shop where the the saloon doors are.
It's the saloon doors.
Like I'm changing rooms.
Yeah, sorry, I just
and have the saloon doors.
had a particular vision when you said that.
The people all over the piano like ding. And he's like, "You all right, mate?" And the guy goes, and he went, "You're under arrest for indecent exposure, mate." And the guy goes, "Oh, straight up." To which the officer goes, "Apparently, sir." And my dad's wife had to write that down without laughing. And all the way through the weekend, all the way through the time I was down there, we just kept going, "Straight up." Apparently, sir. And I have one more story to share, which is she also shared a story with me about how she'd been cleaning out a house of like an old relative or whatever, or someone she didn't know particularly well. And she was doing it with a couple of her brothers, and the brother opened a drawer in this house and just went, "Jesus Christ!" And she was like, "What? What?" And he reached into the drawer and pulled out a 1.5 foot tall wooden statue of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh my word.
So it was literally Jesus Christ.
Literally.
Literally Jesus Christ. I said to whoever was telling about it, just makes me think of that bit in The Naked Gun where he opens the drawer and goes, "Bingo!" and pulls out a bingo card. Jeremy, what are we doing?
So there is a new 7-star raid. We can fight if we want to a mighty Salamance. Or we could just carry on with the things I need to do to unlock what's it.
6-star raids.
Yeah.
Probably an idea to
Because we've done all the gym leaders.
Yes, I think all you need to do now is take part in the Academy Ace Tournament.
Which is up there.
It's in Uber Academy. No, that's the league, honey.
Oh, literally in the school, sorry.
It's the Academy, it's not the league, yeah. It should be your mission, actually. I think that is your quest mission thing.
Thank you for indulging me in the Unbeatable game, folks.
No, I'm sorry that the demo was so buggy.
Now, look, you know what? These things happen, but that's why I saw the trailer and I wanted to try it just because I loved the look of it.
Yeah, no, and it looks like a very interesting, fun game.
There we go. Oh, okay. This is actually going to update. Hang on. Okay, category has updated. Cool. Right down.
I'm sorry if I'm a little distracted. I'm getting live up from my dad's wife about my dad. So
Gotcha. That's cool. If you need to duck, just let us know. All right.
No, I don't need to duck. There's nothing to duck for. It's just if I'm a little bit distracted, that's why. My dad apparently is an awkward bastard in all walks of life, and apparently this thing they've tried to do ironically to alleviate some of his symptoms has caused him more problems than arguably more problems than the symptoms themselves. Right, if you go speak to the people, I think she'll tell you how to. Wait, hang on, quickly, go bring up your map. Bring your map.
Oh, map, sorry.
Yeah, go to like highlight the bouncy thing, the thing that's bouncing.
Trying, but it won't let me.
Oh, okay. Go back out a bit more.
Hang on.
As in back out of the map with ZL. No. Back in the map.
Yeah, I was trying to move away from it to create more room.
Yeah, zoom out, I mean. And again. And again.
Alright, it'll go to that though.
One more time. Right.
I can't zoom out anymore.
So, I was hoping it would show on this level, but it's not, is it? Okay,
nope.
Fair enough. I think it's under you, unfortunately.
I can
talk to Gee to see what she's got to say.
change that. Hang on. Oh, it's raining now.
Boo.
Oh my days! All right, hang on.
I literally just found you out.
Right. No, it's just not.
No, it says report the results of your inspection to Gita. Yeah, this is the next thing to do.
All right.
So I should speak to Gita now.
Gita!
What I was worried about is I didn't want you to get like flung into a different part of the game that you didn't.
Oh.
I was Gita, wasn't it?
Yes.
I can't remember what voice.
Let me look it up.
I know. I think I do remember actually. Good day, Champion Persephone.
The note I have is slow, reserved, lower tone, brackets, slime princess?
Yeah, I remember. Slime. Now, tell me, what do you think of our entrance hall? Do you enjoy being surrounded by books? Freak.
I'll tell you what you want to hear.
That's good to hear. It was renovated a few years ago, and I was the one who came up
Sorry.
with the new design. More importantly, I would very much like to hear your report on the gym leaders. Now that I think about it, this location is perhaps a little too public. Do you know of anywhere quiet where we might be able to discuss things a bit more discreetly?
And we can go down the pub if you want, Gita. I hear it's really nice down there.
Gita the geezer over here. Oh, we don't get to choose. That'd be quite funny. Please don't be in our room. That would be weird.
Oh.
Ah, she's in our room! Ah! I'm scared.
Welcome to Evangelion Iron Maiden, everybody.
So this is the dorm room where you live. Yes, I've been here twice.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like...
I wonder, is this room what helped nurture your potential as a champion? Unlikely.
I mean, I'm just good, you know.
You have to say yes or no.
So I wonder, is this room what helped nurture your potential as a champion? No!
Well, do you see any black mold? Because if not, I guess so. Oh, wait, I remember now. You only recently moved into the dormitory.
Thank you.
In the near future, perhaps I'll pay your family's home a visit. If I may. Anyway, let us get to the topic at hand.
How crap are my head trainers?
I would very much like to hear your report now that you've inspected the gym leaders. Tell me, which gym leader did you feel was the easiest to face in battle?
Oh, God. Katie was bug, Brassius was grass,
Yep.
Kofu was water, Iona was electric,
Yep.
Larry was in a restaurant,
Larry's normal.
and Grusha was ice.
Yeah.
Um,
That's weird. Where's what's her face? Where's Rhyme?
oh,
Oh, there you go. There's more.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ri-
I was about to say we're missing some.
Rhyme,
Rhyme was Ghost,
yeah, and then Tulip,
and Psychic.
yeah. I seem to recall some of the early ones being very easy. I think it was Rhyme that maybe
That's the Ghost one with.
Yeah, that's the one where Vespiquen came in clutch again, I seem to recall.
I feel like Rhyme's the one with the double battle.
Oh, I must be thinking of Tulip then.
Tulip's the last one. Yeah, Vespiquen. I don't know if Vespiquen made it easy, but like, so this is the first one you found easiest. So who would that be?
I mean, the first two were pretty quick.
Yeah, you were out-leveled slightly for that, so you had an easy. I don't think it really matters. You just get some interesting dialogue later. Ah, Katie. Next, which gym leader left the strongest impression on you?
I mean, I appreciate I should say that, but
I think you can say who your favourite is at the end, and I chose.
yeah, Tulip.
Tulip, I would have to agree. Then, which gym leader gave you the most trouble during battle?
I mean, it was Tulip, from what I recall.
Well, she was the hardest.
Hmm.
Tulip, I would have to agree. Next is the last, most important question.
Who should I replace?
Which gym leader did you like the most? Larry.
It's the most disappointed answer you can get back.
You know what's really funny? If you go find Larry later at some point, he's like, "I hear you told her that I was your favourite. What the fuck is wrong with you?" It's really funny. Those are all the questions I have. Thank you very much for your help on this. I will not be paying you. Your perspective was fascinating. Champion Persephone, what is this? What are you doing? I have no doubt it will assist me when running the organisation, my evil organisation. Please accept this as thanks. What's the weekend?
King's Rock.
Oh. Okay. Let's go, Gooners! There's my foot. I'm not a Gooner. I'm not a fan of edging.
Hang on.
Yes, there is. I don't know if Gooner means something else, but if you're not aware of the other meaning of, to be using that to refer to yourself.
Now, Arsenal handily defeated Real Madrid the other night. Overall.
Oh, okay. So does that mean the next playoff is? Well, aren't you playing Paris next?
So Arsenal are now 3 sort of champions. The men's team, I should say. Well, actually, both the women's team as well. Because I'm going to watch them tomorrow. But yeah, Arsenal men's team are now 3 sort of Champions League semi-final. That will be against Paris Saint-Germain with the first leg.
It was the quarter-final they were doing.
Yes.
Now, then. Gotcha.
Yeah, and we beat the defending champions. Remember that clip that
if you beat Paris Saint-Germain, your team's going to Munich.
Yeah, and then because I mentioned this to you last time, we were talking offline, but yeah, the final was in
Don't
Munich.
tell Will. I thought they would know how smart I was. Shut up,
Well,
Jeremy.
no. Well, no, hang on, because No, put it this way, you're correct, but because I was discussing with you, I might be doing a trip to Munich, but it depends on how well Arsenal do.
I thought I was going to impress them all with just how much I happen to know about this one very specific football event.
Well, Claire...
And Jeremy's like, yeah, well, as I told you all this information offline, I'm like,
Sorry. So, okay, Claire, I will ask you this question then. Can you name one Arsenal player?
Fuck. I'm playing face down and ending my turn.
I thought you were about to pick one. Sorry, I was trying to catch you out.
No, I did a piece of artwork with this guy, and I can't remember his fucking name. It's got a K in it.
Correct.
Shit.
There is a K in both his first and surname.
Sacco?
Yes! Or Saka, but
Yay!
yes. There you go. Yes, there you
Is
go.
that his first name or his last name?
Bukayo Saka.
Sacco or something?
Bukayo Saka.
Bukayo Sacco. Saka. It's Saka.
There you go.
Sacco. I didn't look it up, Matty, but I was remembering I played Bukayo Saka face down and end my turn, which was a stupid Yu-Gi-Oh joke I did like a year ago for some reason.
So there's also a fun. Here's a fun little. Well, I'll quickly mention this, folks, and we'll move on. But there's a fun little bit of football-related bants happening because one of the world's best players is Kylian Mbappe, a French player, and he was
Irish name.
He was at Barcelona, then transferred to Paris Saint-Germain for like an obscene fee of like 200 million euros.
Was he the one who broke all the records? Is that a different guy?
He's probably broken some records. And now he's transferred to Real Madrid after getting out of his contract at Paris Saint-Germain. And of course, part of the idea why he went to Real Madrid was because he wanted to win trophies because he couldn't win the European Cup with Paris Saint-Germain, PSG.
Oh, so he's just been beaten by...
He's just been beaten by Arsenal, and PSG are in the semi-final without him. Like the most expensive player in the world.
On the field, like...
But I digress. Please continue.
Jeremy, did you know that Arsenal was the first club from Southern England to join the Football League in 1893?
Yes. That sounds about right.
I wonder who the first one was, if they were the first from Southern England. That's a very big area, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm sure that's something I do know, but...
Thanks to you, my schedule has cleared up quite significantly.
Yeah, it would be Sheffield Wednesday, that makes sense.
So about Abraham Lincoln, how fucking dare you, Matthew? So I will most definitely be joining the tournament we discussed in the director's office. Yes, because that's right, you have to do this so she will take part in the tournament, which you now need to do. Got it. I'm sure Champion Nimona will be pleased / rabid too. Feral. Well, thanks for letting me visit. I should get back to work now. She's just there making a copy of your key like the creep she is. You must be tired. I suggest you take it easy for the rest of the day. And you're like, you aren't tired until that moment, and suddenly you're like, did you...
Sleep tight.
There's actually a small but not insignificant section of the Pokemon fandom who think that she is like actually secretly evil. Like I've read some like incredibly hardcore, like as in like very serious fanfic where it's just like your character's trying to bring down the corruption in the Pokemon League from inside by working for her. And Anton's like, you need to leave, it's destroying you. And you're like, no, only I can bring her down. I fucking love it. Her hair's full of secrets. And she's left secrets all over your floor.
Well, I'm back here now, so I guess I might as well go to bed.
Oh shit. Was I actually going off topic? We were talking about football. Yeah.
That's because we were talking about...
Point. I mean, our Queen Francisca... Take your...
Oh, hang on. Wait, you're cutting out. Let's do a reset. Hang on.
Okay, lovely.
Let me just hide thou. Go for it. The Claire shall return after these non-existent messages. Are you paying too much for your car insurance? Contact the Felf for more on your car insurance. They'll give you a great deal today.
I'll give you a great deal of off-topic information.
Look, we could talk about your insurance, but what about...
I mean, did Abraham Lincoln have insurance? No, that's why he's dead. Oh, I'm getting a Franny update from Charlie.
Oh, 1 week late. 1 week later.
Eine Woche.
Thanks to Nemona's pushing and a bit of corporate. Take 3.
Cooperation.
Thank you. How do you say corporations? That's not a word. Thanks to Nemona's pushing and a bit of cooperation from the Pokemon League, the day finally arrived for the great Pokemon battle competition to be held.
This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Repeat. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Repeat.
You're like, all that entire week, just been standing in that exactly same spot.
Does nobody knock?
Get out of my fucking house! I'm Nimona, aren't I? I think I'm,
Yes.
yeah.
Would you like me to remind you?
I think it's just me, but more bolshy. Yeah, read what it says.
So, the descriptor that we have for your character of Nimona, Claire, is London.
Yeah, alright.
That's done it.
I'll send you to London in a box. I'll send you to London in a box. You want to do dogs like you in London? Yeah? You know? Yeah. Anyway. Hey, Persephone! I'm so glad we just managed to get everything ready for the Academy Ace Tournament. Sliding into Australia there. Oh yeah, that's what we decided to officially name the tournament. It's a good name, right? This doesn't feel like the voice I was doing before, but I don't care.
It's pretty close.
Fitting. Memorable. Then Arvin went and said we should call it the School Battle Brawl. He's a dick. I hate him. And even Director Clavel got into calling it that, so now I'm just like, ugh. Anyway, how you feeling, Persephone? In the mindset to do some winning?
Sure.
There's that enthusiasm. Show us what a champion's made of. Blood, maybe. It's so cool that La Primera's going to make a guest appearance thanks to your hard work. I wish I didn't have my hands full with all the behind-the-scenes admin stuff. I won't even get to do any battling myself. Oh gosh, she doesn't even get to battle, that poor kid. But I'll seize the chance to do some objective research into what makes you so good.
She who is completely addicted to battling cannot battle.
She's going into, like, whatever that thing is.
Withdrawals.
Delirium tremens, but it's for battling. Anyway, let's get going. I'll meet you at the front desk at the entrance hall. No stalling. Katya?
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Noodle.
Don't lick my leg. Why would you do that? Gross. You're gross. You're so gross. Okay, I just have to give her a treat to get off my back.
All right.
I have a funny story about this treat. 1 second.
About this treat. Well, here I am. I'll try and readjust my camera again a tad. Go. I guess I'll just hold on the screen.
Oh, excuse me. Jeremy, do you know what a sprat is?
Is it a knockoff Sprite?
Nope. S-P-R-A-T, like Jack Sprat.
I can't say I do.
It's a fish. So, dried sprats are usually a kind of like a dog treat because, you know, the fish oils and stuff are good for them. When I was visiting my dad's wife, she had a huge bag of sprats because she's got a big dog. And I was like, Bunsen likes sprats, does he? And she was like, yeah, he used to like them, but he's gone off them recently, and I've got this massive bag of them. And I'm like, I mean, I'll take them off your hands. So I flew back up north with like a bag that was literally 50% sprats by weight. It was so many sprats, I can't even, and she bloody loves them, and it gives her disgusting sprat breath.
Oh, hang on. Oh, we're getting Noodle Cam, hang on. Noodle Cam.
Fish.
Look at those eyes.
Balance, fuck you. Fish.
Noodle just gets further out of shot.
They're like bigger anchovies, I guess is the way I would describe them. They stink. But anyway, she loves them. So hopefully that'll get her off the back with it.
The Noodle is now like, I've been sufficiently treated, thank you.
I've been fished. I've been fished to death!
Right, do I need to pre-assign my team for whatever I'm doing, or
I don't think so. Like, they give you a chance. So go speak to Nimona.
over there?
There you are, Persephone. You got to go through the application process with the staff before you actually participate. in the tournament. Ready for that explanation now, mister?
All right. The rules of the Academy Ace Tournament are as follows. Any student or faculty member of the Academy may enter. Your opponents will be random, and only winners will advance to the next round. Opponents will be matched by lottery, and the lottery is run by the people in charge. That means you'll have no idea who you'll be facing until you meet on the battle court. I was trying so hard. Winners.
I'm like, he's definitely making that noise.
That's why it's so funny. Winners, as I said, will get to advance to the next round. Matty, I was going to address what you were saying in a few moments. I had a feeling that's what you were referring to, but yeah, we may touch on that again before we end tonight. What I was doing last night, Claire, was Super Mario World.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Going through the game from the start with none of the Switch palaces. But lose once and you're knocked out. No more battles for you after that, ever. The last trainer standing, the only person to win all their matches, will be deemed the best of all. The Academy's ace.
Thanks very much.
So, it's basically a single knockout tournament, winner stays on.
Yes, so the very first time you play this, and the only time you have to play this if you want to unlock everything, there is a set roster of people that you have to fight. After that, it will be randomized.
No.
So just so we have, I'm just going to bring up the Academy Ace lineup so I vaguely know who we can expect. I won't tell you,
No.
but let's have a look. We hashed out the tournament rules with help from Director Claval. Based on the number of entrants so far, you'd probably have to win 4 times to take it all. Don't forget, you might go up against the faculty too. They're tough stuff. So good luck. Go be even tougher. Oh, we did watch Racing Pigs. It was incredible. The only person around to beat you is me!
Please talk to me when you're ready to take part.
Okay, so don't talk to him just yet. So, right. Let's have a look at this.
I do still have your what's it?
That's fine. We'll get him back in a minute.
Bring it all back now.
Just trying to find that. You've only got like part of a party, haven't you?
Yeah, because I was like trying to level up stuff and catch things and do some raid battles and such. I of course do have Umi Puma.
And I've got Anna Puma.
There you go.
So it says here, the goal of the tournament is to win through the brackets and face the top trainers. This is speculated at being 4 battles. The first 4 battles you face in the tournament are set for all the same players, having you face, and then it lists them. After completing it, you will be able to enter the tournament as many times as you like. So the first person you fight will have a full team of 6 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And they will all be level 67, apart from their ace, which will be level 68.
Okay.
The second person will have a full team of 65s, and their ace will be 66. And that's the same for the third person. And the last person you fight will have a full team of 69s, nice, and their ace will be 70. So you can't change your Pokemon team between rounds.
That's what I thought you were going to say. Okay.
I don't think you can. So you're going to look. You're going to probably want anything. You probably want a team that's all above 70.
I have an Umbreon, don't I?
Search for one.
That's what I tried to do, but on species, there's no option for
Nothing under you.
Yeah.
Try it. Select it.
It's not
no,
letting
you
me.
don't have one.
I know.
Why would you think?
Oh, it's it was Sylveon and Espeon that I've got, I think.
You've got Espeon, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So my thinking off the top of my head, also I've got this Quaquaval now. It's like level 100.
Matthew, I've still got one of your Rookadies. It tried to evolve, or whatever the Rookadee second one is. It tried to evolve on me, and I was like, no, stop.
So I've got a flying.
I don't know why the Discord's making it so tiny. I'm gonna have to look on the main screen. Okay, yeah, I can look on the main screen.
So I've got Talonflame, flying, the fire thing. I've got Meowscarada for grass, Cinderace for fire, Espeon.
I mean, do you need Talonflame and Cinderace?
I'm only thinking purely from a flying point of view and because it's level 100.
Yeah.
That's literally my thinking.
Do you need 2 level 100 fires, is what I'm thinking.
It's Terrorist flying, though.
What? Well, this isn't like a terror raid.
No, I know, but I'm just considering.
You can take whoever you want. You want something that can counter. 1 second. Fire is actually quite good for the first round, but it may not be as useful as you go in.
I mean, my thinking currently is this for a team.
Let's have a looky.
So Talonflame, Meowscarada, Cinderace, Espeon, Quaquaval, Sylveon.
I mean, obviously, the whole thing about this is you won't have. Can I have a look at their moves?
Yes, we'll probably need to adjust those regardless, but.
So your Talonflame is very kind of stacked towards flying moves, which is fine, and speedy moves. It's a good combo of like moves, honestly. I wouldn't change anything there. You've got a steel move, so you know that's like an extra ace in the hole. I would see what other options you've got for Meowscarada, like something that's maybe got a typing that you don't have in your party.
I'm not sure if there will be anything else, to be honest, but.
Well, what have you got? You've got Play Rough, which is fairy. We don't need that. Got dark. Have you got a dark Pokemon? You haven't, I don't think.
I've got Night Slash. I think. Hang on.
I'm just thinking of U-turn. Have a look at U-turn.
Yeah, I've got Night Slash. That's what it was.
So U-turn's a bug type attack, and it's also a way to swap Pokemon out. So if you have Meowscarada out and you're just like, oh, I need someone else, you can do it. Does U-turn... Oh yeah, you don't have to do it when it first comes out either. So you've got Leaf Storm. What's the downside of Leaf Storm? Is it low accuracy?
Yes. Yeah.
And you've got far higher attack than special attack, so I think you could probably replace Leaf Storm with U-turn.
Fair.
Sorry, I'm looking between your screen and the screen on the actual.
That's cool.
Screen.
So I'll try and work that out for next time.
I don't know. It's not your fault at all. It's just Discord being like, no, you don't need to do that.
Cinderace is Cinderace
is more fire thingied. What can we put? Has it got any fighting type moves?
Double kick, I want to say, because that used to be in the lineup.
If it's got double kick, whack double kick on there.
In place of Night Stitch.
I'm just thinking of like all the typing that you haven't got in your party that can kind of like pull it out.
In place of bounce them?
Yes. Because now we've got like... Can you quickly go back up to Talonflame again?
So we've got Steel, Flying, Fire.
Steel, Flying, Fire. Then you've got Grass.
Grass, Bug, Dark. Fire, Fight.
Yeah, okay. What's the next one? This is all psychic, so we can probably see what else we got. Because, yeah, we still got a bit of a gap.
Ground. Oh, a Mudsdale I could put in the team if I wanted.
If you wanted, yeah. Ground attack is just a thing that's in for accuracy.
Just a lot of normals.
Yeah, I don't know. You could always see what you could learn with TM.
Possibly. We'll come back to Sylveon. Quaquaval we haven't even used once yet, but in there we've got.
So you've got Aqua Step, which is their special move, which I think we should keep. Brick Break, good fighting move. Brave Bird, I would get rid of. Ice Spinner, I would keep because we don't have an ice type.
Okay, so Brave Bird will look to replace them.
Pop Brave Bird out for something.
What we got? Fighting, more water.
Yeah, I mean, it's got an accuracy of 100 and what does Wave Crash do?
It also causes damage to the user.
It's a damaging one. Okay, fair enough.
Liquidation.
Yeah, what's Mega Kick do?
Just a muscle-powered kick. Accuracy is low, though. 75.
Yeah, it is. Focus Energy makes you crit more often. What else we got?
Aqua Cutter!
That says...
Heightened chance of landing a critical hit.
I mean, Aqua Cutter's not a bad call.
Water Pulse may also confuse the target.
Your attack is far higher than your special attack, so you'll want to be focusing on physical attacks.
Aqua Cutter it is, then.
Let's do it.
Brave Bird, right?
Yeah. Cool, so who's left? Sylveon.
Yarp. Unless we add Mudsdale and then we replace either.
Yeah, that's true. So Sylveon's got a Ghost move, very handy. We probably don't need Calm Mind. See what else we've got.
I think this is very much a raid build. This
yeah, for sure, definitely. See what we've got that we can replace with Calm Mind with. Sorry.
Misty Terrain. Could you have a good...
Misty Terrain might be useful. Let me see if anyone's got anything like nasty dragon-like that might hurt us.
Got Dark as a bite, mate,
potentially. What does Misty Terrain do? Sorry.
It does. This protects Pokemon on the ground from status conditions and halves the damage from Dragon-type moves in the first 5 turns.
So the Dragon-type thing is useful. The status is also useful, but I mean, I don't know how useful that's going to be, really.
Part of me is tempted to just say good old-fashioned Quick Attack.
I mean, Quick Attacks usually... I mean, Quick Attacks saved my ass more than once, so why not?
But now I guess you said Calm Mind, correct?
Yes.
I guess the question now is...
I'm wondering if you could swap out Sylveon... not Sylveon, Espeon for Mudsdale.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering as well.
We will lose our Psychic if we do that, though.
Yeah. Where are you,
We
Horse?
also don't have anything that's Poison or Rock. Or Dragon.
Right, hang on, let me put Espeon in box 15. If I just say that out loud, then I've said it. Then let's get Mudsdale. I wish we could teach Evolution's extreme speed. It's a very fair point, Mothbox. So we're currently very much all ground on this.
Yeah, let's see what we can jiggle around.
Got Steel, got Heavy Slam. Some fighting moves, including Double Kick, Rock Smash, Iron Defense.
I don't think you need Iron Defense. Heavy Slam might be decent.
But in place of what?
Well, your attack is double your special attack, so if you've got any special attacks, I'd get rid of those.
That would be Earth Power then.
Yeah. So what are we missing? We're missing Poison.
So we don't have any poison moves. We don't have any.
Let me quick run down the list. Have we got fairy moves?
Yes.
We've got steel moves. I saw those. We've got a dark move.
Yes.
We've got a dark move.
We've got Night Slash.
Does Meowscarada have one?
Yeah, Night Slash.
Yeah, and are they the only one who has one? Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
We don't have any dragon moves.
Correct.
We do have a ghost move. We've got a bug move. We've got a fighting move. We've got a flying move. We've got some whiskey drink. We've got some cider drink. We've got ground. We've got ice. We don't have any psychic.
Do we have ice?
So currently we're missing dragon, psychic, poison, rock, electric. We don't have any electric.
That's a fair point.
And that's it. So dragon is strong against dragon, so I think you'll be fine without a dragon type attack. Psychic is strong against poison and fighting. You don't actually have either of those types in your party, so you should be okay. Poison's strong against grass and fairy, so if they bring out a poison type, make sure Meowscarada or Sylveon is not in the firing line. Rock is strong against fire and flying, so definitely make sure Talonflame isn't up against a rock monster or Cinderace. Electric's strong against water and flying, so same with Quaquavel and Talonflame. What else? That was the only ones we were missing, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, well I think we've got a good spread there. Do they all have items?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna steamroll it, but like it's always good to have this thought. Like,
let's have a gander.
you might. Do you know what? It might be good to put like the amulet on these guys, on the amulet on one of these guys, because you'll make a shit ton of money.
How do I see if they're holding an item?
It's not that much. It's not that. I don't think. Yeah, it's. Ooh. You can see it there on the main screen.
Yeah.
If they're holding something.
So Mudsdale's got soft sand.
You can probably take off the covert cloak off Sylveon. You won't probably need that. Yeah, Gibson. Depending on who you're going to put out first.
Clear amulet is what's on the Ascarada.
Yeah, might as well leave that on. There's no reason to take it off. I would put the amulet on whoever you're planning to have your first person be.
What's the one that's currently on the Ascarada?
No, that's a clear amulet. You want an amulet coin
Okay.
to put on your like first character who's up. I think you might be in the use menu.
In the what? Sorry.
I'm not sure. So it's in the candy menu. Amulet coin. Do you not have one?
Guess not.
You should have at least one.
Apparently not. Unless it's on another
Maybe
Pokemon, I should never take it. Maybe, but I don't know who the heck might be holding it.
Oh, there's a quick way to check. Let me show you.
Alright.
So open up your boxes. Go to search. And go to held item. And holding an item. And search. And those are all your Pokemon that are holding items.
What are you holding, little buddy?
Honey. Oh, it's because he's made it himself.
Fair.
Keep going through.
Gengar.
Lucky egg. You might as well put these away as you find them.
Fair. What you got? Petra Berry.
Put that away.
Your dude had my Shell Bell.
That's mine, isn't it?
The Shell Bell was mine, I think.
Okay.
I think.
That's fine, I've got plenty of shell bells.
Huh. Never Melt Ice.
Yeah, put that away.
Icy Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And a Clear Amulet. There you go.
That's not it. Put it away.
Well. Oh, hang on.
What did Cerulege
what
have
you got?
there? That's another lucky
The
egg.
Lucky Egg.
Lucky egg.
Leader's Crest.
Huh. Where did you get that from?
You, probably.
No, I don't think so.
Oval Stone.
You can put that away.
Oh, you've got a Shell Bell.
Aye.
Muscle Band.
Yeah, you can put that away.
And that's your lot.
Or we can always pop to the shop and get one.
Sure, if you know which shop it is.
Let me look that up real quick. It'll probably be Luvincia.
How many do we need?
See, it's because you, I think you haven't done all of the, like, you know, the trainers, like, hey, have you been having a lot of fun battles? If you do all
Oh,
of
yeah,
those,
that
you
thing,
get
yeah.
a lot of shit, like, cool shit from, like, those guys.
Mm.
Amulet coin. Excuse me. Oh, it's in Medali, which is where Larry lives.
Medley.
Ouch.
Wait for the music to start again. You alright?
Yeah, so back to it. So I think you're probably looking for a Delibird presence. Let's see if we can find one. should be on the map if you're struggling.
That's a fair point. Nope.
Oh, I wonder if it's one you have to get from the trainer thing. Have you done the trainer guy who's by the thingy there?
I don't know.
Well, it'll. If you haven't, his speech bubble will be white. His speech bubble will be orange, rather. He's not there, so that makes me think that maybe you haven't.
There's another Pokemon Center, though, isn't there?
Oh, there is another Pokemon Center. You're right. There's several of them.
At the other end of town. Oh, that's a thing. There they are.
Oh, he is one. Yeah. So, ask him. Talk to him.
Hello there, I'm Pokemon League rep. Been having some nice battles. So far, you've defeated 6 trainers in Area 3 of the West Province. On behalf of Pokemon League, here's your lovely prize. The Amulet Coin. A held item to be held by a Pokemon. It doubles the prize money received as long as the holder joins the battle at least once.
Which is why you should give it to your first Pokemon in your party. There you go.
Fair dues.
So, good thing was you'd already done what he needed. So,
Good job, past Jeraffemy and Claire.
we're just so Larry.
Amulet coin, give to Pokemon. There you go, Cinderace, have a coin. Now, to the tournament! Tournament Arc! Where's the school? Tournament Arc! Yeah, I'm sure there will be a lot of money in these school battles, well, Fox, I can imagine.
That's how I got most of my money the first time round was with my amulet coin. And with the item printer, you can get more than one. I don't think it doubles. So
Right,
where did she say to meet us? Oh, in the hallway.
Now let's try not to clip through the world again.
That happened like one time.
But still, that was quite impressive.
It was quite funny, yeah. Just fell into areas.
Right. Need to tell
Oh,
them.
you talked to the guy, that's right.
Hello there, would you like to enter the Academy Ace Tournament? Yes. Ms. Persephone, a champion rank trainer, right?
Don't you fucking get it.
Okay, you're all registered as a contestant. Please head down to the battle court. Not guilty! Battle! That's pretty worth bringing up, actually, as we're sort of setting this up, actually. That when it comes to sort of future streams, we're still trying to figure out if we're going to start Ace Attorney next week or if we might have another palette cleanser. We're sort of working that one out.
Stuff happening.
Excellent. Everyone, it seems everyone is here. Some of you certainly have heard the happy news. We have a new champion here at Nuva Academy. Yes, none other than our very own Miss Persephone. For real?
Oh, there's a menu.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so cool.
Well done. Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations. Bien hecho, muchacha.
Oh, I haven't done them
Right,
in a
that's
while.
my voice. It was your voice, half of them was you.
I haven't done them in a while. Hang on.
It's like an American voice, I think you gave him.
Ah, the one thing I don't have a note for. I'm not even joking.
I'm pretty sure you made him American.
Whoa! Way to go, champ!
Oh my god, no.
Mothfox, congrats! Now fight the whole school.
Luckily not all. That guy behind him has got a very upset face.
It gives me great joy to see one of our students achieve this feat during their time at the academy. Today's tournament was organised by Student Council President Ms. Nimona in celebration of her friend's accomplishment.
And she can't play, and she hates it.
I invite all of you here to see for yourselves the impressive strength of our new champion. Not to mention the talents of those students claiming the spotlight for the first time today, including you, Penny. I see you there. And of course, the superb battle prowess and acumen of our esteemed faculty.
It's like all the teachers are there, who you've never met because you've never done the lesson.
Now, without further ado, as I wave my hair, let the Academy Ace Tournament begin! Our
He did the thing that he used to do when he was wearing that awful wig. Do you remember?
Yep. Our school battle brawl begins. All right, let's jump into the first round, everyone. Who will the fates pair up today?
Who are we fighting first?
Champion Persephone will be facing
It's Arvin!
Arvin from class 2nd generation.
2 gigs.
You gotta be kidding me. Up against a little champion buddy right from the first round.
Kick your fucking ass.
So how about it, Persephone? Bet you're surprised to see me in this tournament, right?
Why would I be surprised to see you in this tournament? You're a Pokemon trainer just like me.
No. Wait, you actually thought I would sign up for this thing? Boy, I guess you really do get me.
Good, you deserve more friends.
No wonder we're best buds, right, Mabostiff?
The Mastiff's like...
See, when we went down into Area 0, it really drove home for me how I need to get stronger. So I've been off doing some super special serious training with Mabostiff and my team.
Oh no.
If we ever end up in trouble again, I want to be there, fighting beside you on the same level.
He nearly kicked my ass the first time I fought him out in the main game.
So today, I'm here to win, even if it might only be by a stroke of luck. Get a taste of this. Arvin's here with some spicy new flavor for you.
Oh, I forgot you talking cooking metaphors. How fun. Oh, I forgot he does all this weird shit as well. What? You're such a nerd.
Super Saiyan Arvin!
Here we go. So we got Greedent.
Greedanto. Do you let me know if you need any more game audio, folks? I want you and me to be on the same level. So I'm gonna do something without holding back.
We're gonna go after this win without holding back.
Alright. How about, let's, I guess, double kick, sure.
Yeah, he's a normal type, so fighting's super effective. Oh. Oh. He hung in there.
In the words of Metallica, so close no matter how far.
Oh.
Whack. Alright.
I think we can do it again.
This music is so joyful.
Wait, it's happy. It's actually fun.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of his Pokemon down. 5 more to go. Alvin wants to be a Super Saiyan.
About to send out Garganacl.
Garganacl, that's a rock type.
So water, right?
Rock is super strong against fire, and it's weak to steel fighting, ground, water, and grass.
Well, you know, then let's switch up. How about some Quaquaval action?
Quaquaval, yeah, should be good.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
First time seeing Quaquaval in action, or however you're meant to pronounce it based on that video we saw.
We thought it was like Cacaval or something. Quackaval. It's like Carnival.
Quackaval.
Oh, this is your. Is this your Quackaval?
This is the raid one. This is
the raid one, yeah.
This is the mightiest.
It's the mightiest mark one, yeah. So it should be very good.
So what we got? Heightened chance of critical hit. Well, let's just, I guess, do this one first. Some Aqua Step.
Do it. Oh, Aqua Step's fun to watch anyway.
That's cool. Thank you. Come again.
Savagery. Yeah, and its speed. That's what I remember being so annoying about this Quaquaval, is that it just keeps getting faster and faster and faster and faster. And its attack raises. So it's going to set up Toadscrawl, which is a ground grass. Ground is weak to water, but grass is strong against water, so it's up to you. It's Meowscarada might be a good choice. Because then you don't have the weakness. But I mean, you're going to kick their asses. Aqua Step, a move we all do in the swimming pool. Oh look, you've got Meowscarada, the reliable partner, because you've used it.
Ah, not Tentacruel.
Oh, well, U-turn will remove her from the fight, so it's up to you, really.
You know, sure. Let's just gauge how.
It's fun. you will need to pick who comes out next.
Yeah, be Quabbel probably.
I don't know who he's going to send out next. You're probably safe to send out one of your fiery boys, though. Oh, no, it's not U-turn. U-turn... Oh, no, U-turn is that one, yeah.
Yeah, but ironically, because I beat them, I've got to pick one anyway, so what's...
Yeah, one of your fiery lads is probably the best choice.
Come on, Cinders.
Well, Cloister's fire, water, and ice, so it's up to you.
I'm trying to think what would be the optimum then.
Well, fire's like, it's on both sides. Excuse me. So, grass and electric are strong against water. Fire, rock, fighting, and steel are strong against ice. Yeah, no matter what you do, you're going to have someone on either side.
Keep Cinderace,
so it'll
then.
be like weak, strong, weak, strong. So it's up to you. If you put grass out, it'll be weak to the ice, but if you put, like, it'll be strong against the water, so might as well double kick it.
It's low power, though, but, yeah.
I know, but you do it twice, so you just, oh yeah, you might get one hit on you. Catcha.
Yeah.
Catcha.
Yes, mother.
Oof. Should finish him off. Bonk.
I nearly broke into a Red Dwarf quote then, in regards to Cloister.
Cloister, Lister, Cloister, see?
Scovillian.
Scovillian is a grass fire type, so you can probably stay with a fire type.
Or Quabbel.
Quabbel will be weak to grass.
Fair. I was thinking purely from the fire side.
Fire isn't like, fire is resistant to attacks from itself, but it's also not weak per se.
We haven't seen it yet, so how about some Pyro Ball action?
Let's hope it works. Let's do it, baby.
Boom!
Good job. Alright, you've only got one left. And we all know who it's going to be. So, Mabostiff is a dark type, weak to fairy, bug, and fighting. Sylveon's probably your best bet.
Do the thing, Sylveon.
Do not! Wait! My god, you're like a toddler.
I'm putting everything I've got. No regrets allowed. No leftovers after this meal.
Do not!
Moonblast. Let's light up the school battle brawl, Mabostiff. Brighter than anybody.
The terror him. You are a goblin.
Goblin.
Fishy.
And that's Mabostiff done.
Oh yeah, unfortunately that's what happened.
Crimes.
That's it. First round has been won.
There you go.
Good job.
You're so strong and cool. I'm real proud to call you my best friend, you know. I got 27,200 in prize money.
That amulet was no joke.
And the winner of the first battle is Champion Persephone. Woo! All right. That professor's kid put up a heck of a fight. What a spicy start, and it's only the first match. Phew, the strength of a champion is legit. It hurts to lose, but I'm proud of you, little buddy. Maybe I should think about going all around to those gyms myself sometime.
Yeah, you really should.
You better just try as hard as I would have in round 2 for me.
Yeah, alright, buddy. So who are we fighting next?
Next up in the second round, I'm sure you're ready to hear the matchup. So let's get to it. Champion Persephone versus Jacques, the biology teacher.
Oh wait, he's me, isn't he? Hello, Persephone.
I've missed this accent.
You went out on your treasure hunt and found a big champignon. That's quite the achievement. Do not! Come here! God damn it!
Are we at the point where Katya needs a break?
Catch is being an absolute little shit. Right. I guess I'm the homeroom teacher for 2 champion rank students now. Zut alors. I won't lie, I'm feeling a little bit of pressure, no? No, fuck you. Stay still. I've got to work out so my students don't outshine me too much, huh? Oh, no! You're horrid!
Unusual corpse.
Oh, cheers,
You're
Sean. Thank you very
horrid!
much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You dog. Well then, let's get started, shall we? Here's hoping I do okay. No.
Have you seen this noodle? It's committed crimes.
You are looking for problems to make for me.
Okay, we're fighting Jack, who I don't think before.
Arcanine.
Arcanine. Hi, Sean. Welcome back. Show me what you got in your own way and at your place.
So change to Quackerville.
Yes. Obviously, he'll get a free turn.
Why are you being so horrid?
Go on, get out. Go on, get out. Go on, get. No! No!
Jeez. Seriously, do you want to sort her out for a minute? Because I can...
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. She's just being an asshole.
Do you just take her out for a few minutes?
No, I might just have to give her a fucking, might mute me and I'll, like, wrestle her or something.
We've got Pikachus flying across the screen just then.
Well, I'm going to use this opportunity to nip to the lip.
Alright. The hell's a Lurantis? Let's have a look. Lurantis Pokemon. It's a grass type, okay. So let's bring out Cinders. Can I pet the dog, Sean? Noodle's been Noodle's been doing crimes. A pet will be a reward. I mean, I have no issue with it, but I'll leave that for Claire to decide. Pyro Ball. Thank you. Come again.
Good job.
Mud. It's going to send out Mudsdale, so...
Mudsdale is
So I need water.
strong against fire and weak against grass, water, and ice.
Come on, Quackerville. Sounds like a Syrian B team. So true. I will say, not just to constantly talk about Arsenal, but there is a part of me that's like, we're so close to like being in the Champions League final, and there's a strong possibility I might be able to get a ticket if we were to get through. So part of me is genuinely just thinking, could I make that trip work? But I'd probably have to try and book the flights to Munich now, and quite frankly, I don't want to commit to that. Sort of like a little jinx thing. A slow bro. Let's have a look what type that would be. Water psychic. Alright. It's water psychic. Then... Meowscarada, I guess, based on my thinking. Those were days. Not all of them. Not all of them nice, Sean, but some of them were freaking great. I'll put it that way. See, Noodle wanted some attention. Oh my god. That's Pooch. Next up, we'll send in Mudsdale.
Why not? Poison type, I think.
Yarp.
Wow. Goodbye.
A Farragarif. Garif.
Giraffe.
Sure, that one.
It's a giraffe. Psychic.
Farragar.
Normal type.
Alright. So... Stick with Mudsdale then?
Sure. Yeah. I can't read it from over here, but I think I'm going to get my ass kicked. Oh, shit.
So like, wow, you sure are strong, but I've got my secret weapon now.
I have my secret weapon. Hee-ho.
Just a little energy and...
It's like a bee. Maybe I should have put on some clothes. What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Huh?
Thank you, Farragarif. Jacques defeated.
Oh, nailed it.
If you say, wow, you did...
I knew you could tweet. Oh, shit, I'm so fired.
26,400 in prize money.
Thank goodness I have a lieutenant.
And the winner of the second battle is Champion Persephone.
No, merci, Jagon.
Ironically, couldn't hear most of what you said, but that's fine. We'll carry on. Mr. Jacques, did I hear you correctly just now?
What? What did you say? What's going on?
You said something.
I said Jean-Luc Picard.
Hello, Director. Are you angry with me?
Bonjour, allons-y, Director.
Well, I'm going to get yelled at. Good luck in the coming battles.
Fucked up.
I done fucked up.
Bonjour, I am getting, how you say, Le Pedro?
Finally, only 4 trainers remain. The semi-final round, if you will. Champion Persephone versus Dendra, the battle studies teacher. Have we had Dendra?
Your voice is Dendra.
We've never met Dendra.
We have met Dendra.
Alright.
She was part... Stop it! She was part of the Psychic Gym pre-thing.
Okay, I don't have a note for them.
It's probably me, but you do the voice because
still trying to beat my dog to death.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna throw shit at you. Oh, I'm gonna throw shit at you. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about the shit that I am throwing at you? What up? Right in my face.
Hosts, new kid. This school battle brawl is for deciding the strongest trainer in the academy, right? Man, I'm so pumped up. There's no better place for me to show off my strengths. And I hear you're the reason we're having this tournament, eh?
Apples and pears, apples and pears.
You have my thanks for that. New kid, no. Champion Persephone. As a teacher, I feel like it's my duty to lead the students to success. But since I am the battle studies teacher, I can't very well lose in a battle, can I? So don't expect me to go easy on you, nipper. I'm gonna give it all I've got.
And what I've got is a bunch of giant fighting animals.
Made a note of that voice. Please enjoy the double show, folks. A phalanx? Or a phalanx? Parody of phalanx, don't you know? Let's have a good clean battle, okay? Best of luck. Let's just try a pyro ball.
Phalanx is a pure fighting type.
Thank you for your service, phalanx.
Ripperoni!
Dendra Idris Elba voice. Fair point. Tauros. But it's different Tauros though, isn't it? Yeah, Tauros in this version is...
What? What she got?
Tauros, but I don't know what type it is in this game.
No, I don't think... I think she's got several different kinds, and it doesn't tell you which type.
Okay, we'll just keep to this one for now then.
She's got two, yeah, she's got two. She's got the fire one and the water one. And this is the fire one. You tired out now? Good, because I fucking am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of her Pokemon have have fighting as at least part of their typing. I love his little wiggle that he does.
It's a bit like your dog for the past 10 minutes.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. Are you gonna fucking calm down now? I am fucking tired. I'm also probably gross and covered in bits of carpet. I'm trying to do a stream, you horrible danger me.
There we go. Oh, Sean, random update kind of for your benefit here. I know a while back that you redeemed a tilt the chair thing and I couldn't because like other chair is gone, this chair is broken. I'm in the process of getting a new office chair, so when the office chair arrives, there will be an honorary tilting of the chair to make sure that that tilting of the chair thing you redeemed does get redeemed.
Honorary 90-degree chair tilt.
Medicham is fighting, I want to say, so probably bring out the fairy one. Can't wait to break that one. Yeah, I probably will.
Okay. Hello, I'm back. Hopefully my dog is calmed the fuck down. I think it's because she didn't have a toy in here. She just went looking for things to destroy. Oh, now she's leaving. Goodbye. Fuck you, I guess.
Dog's like, oh, I'm done.
Poor Lucia is fighting flying.
So stick with this one then.
Yeah. They might have a steel move, which will hurt you, but quite enough. Oh, there you go. There's a steel move, but it's not hard enough to actually hurt.
Jeraffemy.
Jeraffemy!
The official the official jet.
Renaming it. We're renaming it.
Jeraffemy getting tilted AF. Hell yeah.
So if the last one was the fire type Tauros, this must be the other one, right?
Yes, if he's already used the fire type, it'll be the water type one, but it's fight water.
So I should probably have grass then, right?
Huh?
Grass?
Grass is strong against water, yes. And it's not weak to fighting, so. No.
You...
Don't!
Jeremy will soon be getting an upgrade.
Oh, that's gross! You fuck off for like 20 seconds of your goddamn life. Ah, yeah, so Intimidate is ineffective. Dendro, can you calm down? You're giving me anxiety. Oh! How many she got left?
That might be it. I sort of...
No, she's got... Her ace has not come out yet. That's her ace.
And what the heck's Hariyama? Fighting?
Hariyama is a pure fighting type. It also has a rock move and a ground move.
So... just... Sylveon then, I guess.
Sure.
The Sylveon one.
Don't look at me like that. What have you done to deserve my attention? Be a pain.
You got a real fight in you, new kid. This battle's really stoked my fighting spirit. Please enjoy these hands.
Iron hands is based.
Aim to push to your limits day by day. Us! Time to terrestrialize this giant-handed Pokemon. Admire how tall it gets because of its insanely large hat.
Fist head.
Totally inspired by the circa 2005 WWE SmackDown entrance ramp when there was a giant fist breaking through it.
Did you see that video I shared in the group chat about Vernon Herzog watching WrestleMania?
I don't think I did, to be honest.
It's like, it sounds like a joke, like a bit that someone would do, but it's actually Conan O'Brien interviewing him about what he likes to watch. And he's like, yeah, I watch a bit of the Kadas.
I see you've honed your skills, new kid. Us!
Osu! Charlie's agreeing with you.
And the winner of the third round is Champion Persephone. No way. I got crushed.
No prizes for guessing who the last fucking opponent is.
But still, I've got something great to get out of this battle. That was a massive chance for me to grow. I said that sentence. I'm not going to reread it because I don't know what I said. It's raining, and you might be surprised to hear this, but we adults are still learning every day.
Oh wow, so there's two times for Jeremy too.
So, oh, well, yeah. It's
Jeremy's like multi-track ignoring.
It's just like it's WrestleMania week, and it's like I should be far more excited that WrestleMania is here than I actually am, and I can't put a finger on why, and it's really irked me.
Pronouncing Shania Twain like it's WrestleMania. She's Shania Twain.
That's why we're always hoping on you kids, harping on you kids to study. If I can read, it would help. Turns out we actually know what we're talking about.
With a heart.
Thanks for the battle. Keep aiming for the top in this tournament, and don't forget, us. I'm sure WrestleMania will be good fun. It's just I'm just sort of not really massively up for it. Is probably one way to put it, I guess. Allow me to introduce the two trainers who'll be facing off to finally determine who's strongest. In the academy, it's Champion Persephone against a special guest joining our tournament, the top champion, Gita.
Good day, Champion Persephone. I had a feeling I would meet you in the finish. The finals. Very cool. Honed strength against honed strength. Such a clash is what captures the proud and makes their hearts race. So if I'm understanding, I need to climb a ladder and grab a suitcase, is that correct? It's close to what I would call my ideal world, except my hand is tied to the turnbuckle.
As the chairperson for both the Pokemon League and the Academy, you may think I have a vested interest and a clash of it, but you just don't worry about it. I find this situation to be incredibly satisfying.
In my job, it's all about paperwork, and I don't get to do this too often.
Now, if we both push each other to greater heights, we will achieve greater synergy. Come, Champion Persephone, our battle will inspire all those who watch us today. Let me show you the full might of the top champion. Stop talking, I want to eat my ice cream. Here she goes.
And it's raining too.
Alright, Esparta is a pure psychic type. Dark, Ghost, and Bug are strong against it. And it is strong against poison and fighting. Let us set an example for everyone.
Meow, Scarada.
Her Pokemon at the highest level, so...
The reliable partner. Oh, hello.
Oh my god, the snack anticipation, the snack chip anticipation is real, Charlie.
I agree with you on that, Charlie. It's just one of those things, like even like watching some AEW this week, it's just been an odd week. It's like, yeah, my brain's just not fully up for WrestleMania week, if that makes sense. So I'm probably just in a weird headspace.
Alright.
You just dropped some ice cream, didn't you? What's go goat?
Grass.
Okay. So ironically, the cinders must return. What ice cream is it? Felf asks Charlie.
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough, I believe that was.
Mmm.
I will say, I think WrestleMania will be good fun. It's just, again, it's not really captivating me. Sort of the build up to it. There was going to be some great stuff in it, but overall, it's just a bit of a okay. This is what we got, is it?
I saw a picture in the Simpsons group. I was just looking at a picture of Triple H and going, I'm seeing double here. 6, 8. Pavlov's ice.
Keeping the fire.
Did I ever tell you about how me and my friend independently both caught Avalug and both caught...
Oh, hang on. You said you both caught Avalug.
And we both called it coffee table without conferring.
You both called it coffee table without conferring. I think you have mentioned that before, but...
Oh, mate, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Sucks. I've just been making shitty jokes because my dad's all I can do. Someone's like, yeah, that's your coping mechanism. And I'm like, I mean, is it if I'm not even aware that I'm doing it?
Hmm.
Egg racing was good. Enjoyed that.
Hmm. I think what I will say is, well, I think this is a weird thing to talk about. I think my weird headspace for WrestleMania is partly just because the past couple of weeks of work. Cheers, Sean. Thank you. But I think part of it is also the past couple of work. Yeah, that's fine. Past couple of weeks of work. It's just been like uber busy because finally like a lot of delayed projects sort of came in all at once. So I've sort of just been kind of going a bit full pelt for a couple of weeks, and my brain was like, right, now you're just gonna like just sort of melt. King
Gambit has very awkward typing. It's got dark steel typing. So it's one of those ones where Fairy will be strong and I don't know. So avoid Psychic, Ghost, Rock, Ice, and Fairy, I would say. Anything else is probably worth a try.
Psychic, Rock, Dark, Ghost, and Fairy, you said, right?
Psychic, Rock, Ice, Ghost, and Fairy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That is a badass looking Pokemon. I'm sure I've said that before,
It's
but...
very cool. Evolving it is a pain in the...
Oh, this is a bad idea.
No, it wasn't, because the others were all weak to it. Use Flower Trick because it always crits. It's still better than nothing.
Okay, I can last through that.
See, that would have really hurt Sylveon. I'll be at the next one they do, guys. I was when Matty messaged me about this week's one, this particular one, I was literally crossing a crossing in sister's hometown, and I was messaging him, trying to get locked down by Gloucester traffic. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, yes, fantastic. Don't forget to heal your guys. She's about to send out her ace. Oh no, she's not. She's got one more before her ace. This is Water Psychic.
Veluza! I guess I'll keep the Ascarada out then.
Yeah, probably. But don't forget to heal her if you need.
Jumpin' Veluza! Yeah, all super effective. I'm tempted just to try it.
AO. That was AO at you beating Veluza and also at Sean's joke.
Glamora?
Glamora is rock poison.
Rock poison?
Yeah. Poison is strong against grass. Strong against rock is water, ground. Actually, ground's probably your best bet here.
Yeah, I was literally on Mudsdale, which is my immediate thought.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mudsdale.
Unusual corpse.
Cheers, Sean. Good night to you, Sean. Lovely seeing you here. And thank you once again. We'll make this a match fitting for the one of the title of champion, I think is what it said.
Anyone else notice we've been here through the night?
That's how these battles happen. Let's do some Earthquake.
I don't know.
May you shine as brightly as the future of Paldea, Glamora.
You can always terrestrialize, I suppose.
Come to think of it, if I am going to try and watch WrestleMania this weekend, which will be unlikely due to timings, I'll need to sign up to Netflix to try and use a free trial.
Oh, I could, like, help you.
Nah, the password sharing thing is really awkward now. Really awkward.
Is it?
Yeah.
You don't just log in as me.
Nah, it goes like, it does it based on IP and stuff now. Like IP address. I know, because a buddy tried to help me out and I just kept getting notifications of, you're not in your house, are you? And it's like...
You're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But surely you can't log in on your phone, or...
Nah, it does it as well.
Well, you won't have the same IP. You'll be...
Nah, it's hard. I literally was trying it on the friend's account, like...
No, I believe you, I just don't know how they're doing it. Future of Paldea is Brighton.
26,400, and I got 33,000 something as well. I just got infinite money. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. The victor of this tournament, and thus the strongest trainer in the whole academy, Champion Persephone!
Surprising no one!
Hang on, Champion Persephone. How do I do the fireworks again? I've forgotten. Champion Persephone! Can I add some lasers into this? Lasers?
Lasers? Oh my god, I haven't seen that one before! That's terrifying.
I discovered that one by accident. It was great.
I haven't seen that one before. Woo!
That actually came through somehow.
Persephone, you did it! You did it! I'm gonna kick your ass so hard!
Persephone. Persephone.
Yeah, mine was like,
Persephone.
boom, 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 boom. This is what happens when you do a bunch of DLC stuff before you finish the actual main game. Your characters are horribly overleveled.
I would like to extend my thanks to everyone who made this extraordinary tournament possible. Each and every trainer demonstrated beautifully, I'm going through all accents, the bond they shared with their Pokemon. I couldn't take my eyes off any of the matches. Quote, leading the way into the future while valuing our own individuality. Quote.
Adding in words where they are.
That is our motto at Yuva Academy, and the tournament truly lived up to our ideals. Now, I'm aware my speeches tend to get a little, shall we say, overlong, so I'll wrap it up there. Hello, Nightbot.
I do have a fact about Abraham Lincoln.
I now turn the floor over to our special guest, Chairwoman Guitar.
The friendly rivalry of the trainers, the cheering and encouragement of the crowd. I feel like these are the perfect ingredients for the academy.
To make my army!
No, Paldea region, to become more lively and energized.
To become more lively and energized, belch.
Pardon. Champion Persephone was far stronger today than Pokemon League's ass to the cleaners.
Who knows what she says next? No one knows.
Before we move on, do a quick reset for you. Just
All right.
that last one went a bit muddled everywhere, but oh my word, that was a very special moment just then. Right, let's get Claire back on screen, and there we go.
Let's come back with a giant belt. Come back.
Did you read that one? Sorry.
I did, and I had to stop because it's not the end of the line.
Final test. It is clear that she strives to become better every day, even after reaching such an esteemed rank. It is my sincere hope that all Paldea's people will be inspired, not just by her, but by every trainer gathered here who's aimed for new heights. And that the seeds for many more future champions will be sown.
Into your soul.
I eagerly await news of all your achievements.
And my royalty check for being chairwoman.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Chairwoman Gita. Now, alas, it is time for the wonderful tournament to come to an end. But this event seems to me to be a wonderful way to build rapport between faculty and students and invigorate the wider community beyond our walls. So, I hereby declare the Academy Ace Tournament will not end as a one-time event and will continue to be held regularly.
Or constantly, depending on how you look at it.
Whoa, Clavel, you're the best. Maybe I'll join next
Put
time.
the whole Clavussy into it. Yeah, I said it.
Oh my god, yes! This is everything I wanted!
I do hope you'll participate next time, Miss Nemona.
I will literally break the legs of anyone who tries to stop me. Absolutely, I wouldn't miss it for anything.
Well, dear students and staff, that wraps up our very first Academy Ace Tournament. Thank you again for joining us here today. Please enjoy the following sponsor messages, and I hope you're all excited for the next one. This tournament was brought to you by Pepsi. No, it wasn't. By Cookie Dough Ice Cream.
So good. Okay. That is, I think, hopefully the last thing you should have to do before we start getting access to 6 stars. That's actually you did it! Congratulations on winning it all!
Well, you're right, Nemona. You sound like you got a gobstopper in your mouth or something.
Sorry, hang on. I'm so happy. It almost made me forget the pain of everyone using Arvin's stupid school battle brawl name. Sounds like an anime. Oh yeah, here's your prize.
The sporty
Oh yeah, that's
cat.
where you get the hat from. That's where you get the hat from. The director Clavel told me he got all caught up in the excitement and forgot to give it to you. So I guess you get the strongest in the school throne for now, Persephone. Keep it warm for me. I hate a cold throne. I'm going to be in the tournament next time and I'll be coming right for you like Cleo for you.
Coming at you.
I'll be coming right for you like Cleo right for you. Whenever you feel like entering the tournament, just talk to the staffer at the front desk with the incredibly noisy cider. Persephone, I've relished every day since you moved here to Paldea and became my rival, although you didn't really have a choice in it. I'm glad I met you. I'm so glad I met you, I mean it.
Me too, I mean it.
Oh, come on, don't make me blush. Anyway, I'll be seeing you on the battle court for a long good time to come. That's not the way around that she said that. You just fade to black, you're like, what was in that tea? It's gone. Yes, John, I bought you Who could it be? Oh, hello, Persephone, c'est Jacques. Congratulations on winning the Academy Ace Tournement. I'm proud to have one of my students become the Academy's ace.
Mr. Jack. Hey, Mr. Jack.
Don't worry, Director Clavel, I'll get to the point now. I'm actually calling to tell you that highly difficult terror raids are cropping up all over the place. We're getting a report after report from Academy students about the Pokémon getting injured. We teachers have split up to investigate these raids, but we are still a bit short-handed. So we are wondering if we could enlist your help since you are the Academy's ace and all. How about it, Persephone?
If I can find the time.
So sassy. Woohoo! Merci! Thank you! Dankeschön! Etc. Your Pokédex automatically records the data we need as you go, so don't worry about that. For now, I would like you to take on a lot of those top-rank terror raid battles. But don't get in over your head. Even the Academy's ace needs to be careful. I sure would be sad if one of my precious students got injured. Anyway, we are counting on you. Weirdly, depending on when you try and do this in the game, he basically is like, don't go in those fucking raids. And then you do, and he's like, what did I just fucking say? Whereas now he's like, get in the raid, Shinji.
Alright, well there we go. Well, we've hit the achieved goal of 6-star anyway.
Well, we should try and do one.
Sure. I need to wrap up soon, but yes.
Well, we don't have to do it now.
Unusual corpse.
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
How about we try and do one then? Do you want to jump on?
Yeah. We'll do the first one that is actually Jeremy's rather than mine.
Gasp.
So this will be a good way for you to practice finding them.
Well, hello, Senor JL.
Yeah, bonjour, bonjour, JL, salut. You'd have been proud of me earlier. I was telling Jeremy how to say Oscar correctly.
Oscar.
A lot of my friends, they watched Evangelion in the dub, and for a long time they thought her name was Oscar, like Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to not say, and clearly I was then...
It's Oscar, not Oscar, but it's Oscar. Do not, or I will fucking throw you.
Which raid?
Oscar, Pilot the Eva, or Big Bird will have to do it again. Catch!
Your
The Eva would look like a bin. It's just got 01 spray painted on the side.
your pooch is really asking for it.
She's such an asshole. Right, I'm just connecting to l'internet.
Okay.
Internet.
Tinternet.
Right, let's find one. Go, Jeremy. Go, go, go. Unless you want to team up now.
Well, let's see what this one is, I guess.
I mean, if you're going to go and look at them all individually, we are not we're going to be here a while. It's green, so it's not a 6-star. 6 stars are always black.
Oh, I just picked it because it was oh, what the hell? I just picked it because it was a grass one. No real reason.
I thought you were looking for a 6-star.
Yeah, okay, I don't know how to look for them.
Well, that's what I'm trying to show you how to do.
But Claire...
You haven't given me a chance to explain. You've just been like, well, what if I just run away? So they are black. They are always black, and you can always spot them because no other ones are black. You won't be able to see them from that far out. Because even the dark ones are slightly brown.
Oh, this is horrid.
I think you zoomed in too far. I wouldn't be able to find them at that zoom in. What do you have? No, you can't need to reset.
Please come and get me.
Try looking on the other maps.
Too far.
Don't seem to be there.
Nope.
Maybe it's like the next day in game time or something. Yeah, maybe it is the next day in game time. Oh, that you got outbreaks from Pokemon you haven't. No, I guess they're not there.
Oh, crud.
Ruffler can get in the fucking bin, I swear to God.
But while I'm here, thank you.
Okay, I'll find one. Okay, I got a flying one.
Okay.
I'll meet you at East Province area too.
Oh, well, we got to hook up first.
Yeah, we do.
If I can get
How do you want to do it? Have you got your Bulbasaur?
My Bulbasaur? What?
Yeah, to cover the code.
Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, what the...
So funny, I'm watching on the stream as you just ran into it for a second time.
Because you want to relive that moment. Right, let me just cover up the screen quickly. If I can find the right thing. Right,
And press A 10,000 times.
Right, Union.
Pretty easy if you start the group, right? Because otherwise the code will appear on the screen.
Will do. Right, it is.
I take it you're sending it to me.
Yep. There you go. And then hopefully, as if by magic... Haha!
Hello.
Je suis arrivé!
There we go. Set out together.
Where is it going to send us?
Yes, Evangelion Girlfriend of Steel is currently being discussed in the chat again.
I wonder if it is in Japanese.
I think that's what it is.
No, as in like the actual Japanese word. Koibito no Hagane or something. Okay, hello, we're in Artisan. I'm wondering if I actually have to go to the 6-star. Let me just try something. Yeah, I think I do. Otherwise I'm going to end up having to party with randos. Okay, I'm going to fly to... East Province Area 2, which is pretty much directly north of here. Yeah, that up a bit, up a bit, up a bit. Yeah, that one. Nope. Yep.
I'm here.
Right, so you can't tell... Oh, I just ran into a fucking Meryl. Oh no, I didn't! I ran into whatever the fuck that is. Oh, it's a Tutel.
A Tutel. Apparently it's called Kotetsu no Goferendo.
Oh, so they're using Kotetsu. Tetsu means metal.
Metal.
Goferendo is obviously English.
Goferendo.
You can't actually tell what any of the raids are at a distance because they kind of cycle through all colours. The plume of like sparkle that comes off them. But when you get close enough, you'll see. Hopefully tomorrow it'll start showing properly on your map, but...
I mean, it wouldn't be uncommon for the game to not want to show me something properly.
Maybe it just resets the next day, I don't know.
Oh, item.
But yeah, if you're standing next to one, it looks like this.
Where are you? Hang on.
I'm hoping it's gonna look the same for you. Yeah. So you see how it's kind of like black, but it's also like kind of cycling through all colours?
Okay.
Yeah, yours won't look... You haven't got one because this one's mine, but... Okay. It is... Oh, it's the fucking 7-star!
You know what, let's just do it.
Okay!
Let's just do it. So what was it? It was a Salamance.
Salamance, yeah.
So,
you're going to
apparently
need to
it's Terra
bring-
type flying.
Yes, so you want to bring... We're probably not going to survive, but you want to bring something that is either ice, rock, or electric, Terra type. But bear in mind that Salamance is a dragon, so it will be using dragon type attacks, which are just generally really fucking strong.
So sorry, you said ice, rock, or...
Electric.
Okay. My options will be limited.
I can lend you something.
What were you going to use?
Huh?
What were you going to use?
I was going to use my belly bolt, but I can always lend you my belly bolt. I can use something else.
I mean, I've got a level 83 Avalug, but I appreciate it's not high enough.
We will not be going anywhere without a level 100 in this raid.
Alright.
Sorry, it's just not worth bringing them.
Next, I haven't got many hundreds, so...
No, well, fair enough, but, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. Do you want me to lend you something?
Sure. I can trade you back your what's it while I'm at it.
Yeah, okay. Let me just quickly check what the game mate is suggesting. I'm also going to really quickly put my ice cream back in the freezer before it becomes a pot.
Very well. Yeah, we'll probably give this a try once, folks, and then I'm going to have to wrap up for the night, because I'm heading off to Londinium early in the morning for the Arsenal women's game, because they're in the Champions League semi-finals themselves. They're up against Lyon,
Not for you.
and it's a 12:30 PM kickoff. But it's going to be good fun.
Right, here we go. Yes, fine. Okay, so we've got Salamance. It has the ability Moxie, which is fucking annoying. It uses Terra Blast, which will be a flying type attack. Dragon Pulse, Earthquake, and Flamethrower. So it'll hit you from... Earthquake will really hurt electric types. Flamethrower will really hurt, obviously, like, ice types. So it's basically covering itself against, like, all the things that are strong against it. It's also got Breaking Swipe, which lowers stats, so we might have to put a clear amulet on. Okay, so what have we got? So they're suggesting the best counters are Electros and Belly Bolt.
Okay.
You've used Belly Bolt before, so
Okay.
I'm more thingy to give you Belly Bolt because you're kind of, you know how it works.
Sure.
Right. Okay. Well, let me just. What? What? What is it? What is it? What? Oh, it smells so fucking bad. Right. Electros, right.
Are you initiating or how are we doing this?
I will do it. Yeah.
All right. Let me know when to do a thing.
Okay. Yeah. You ready to search?
Sure.
Begin searching.
I might have to exit and come back, so I accidentally set a link code.
Okay. Okay. Tell me when to search then.
Alright, hang on. Because this game is weird.
You don't forget to delete your link code.
It won't let me.
It will.
Oh, it didn't do it a second ago. There we go.
Okay. You good?
Yep, just going to bring things back on screen. Welcome back, Dr. Dimwitty.
Getting traded for another one of my Pokemon.
Welcome back, Dr. Dimwitty.
Let me just check that Dr. Dinwiddie's setup is the same. I think it might be. We might have to change some of its moves. Actually, it is slightly different. But I think the awkward one, which is Parabolic Charge, it should already have. So.
Yeah, we'll probably give this a try once, and then we'll just wrap up then.
Yeah. Well, I'll certainly be trying it more times. But yeah, I understand.
I'm not sure when the thing concludes.
Oh, it's this weekend and it's next weekend.
Okay, we can always try it again next week then.
Yeah. Right. Cool. Right. Yes.
Dokutaru Dimwitty.
Dr. Dinwiddie. So if you go into your boxes and
Find him.
look at the dock. Right, what abilities does he have?
I'd put him in there, hang
Oh,
on.
it's very close to what it should be, by the look of it. Right, so you want Parabolic Charge and Chilling Water, which you've currently got.
Mm-hmm.
But you also want Acid Spray, which you should be able to learn either from his moves. Yep, there you go, top one. Replace Thunderbolt with that. And Electric Terrain. There you go. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to work out what you need to do. So Chilling Water, what does Chilling Water do?
The user targets it by showering with water that's so cold it saps the target's power, also lowers the attack stat.
Yeah, so that will be damage. That'll be good because it'll be lowering its attack stat. I've just realised I sent him over with a metronome. You want to swap that probably out for a clear amulet.
Okay, remember that so I can send it back to you.
No, you can have the metronome. It's fine. They're useful things to have.
Clear amulet, you said, right?
Yeah, that would be my first suggestion. They're going to suggest a shell bell.
Oh, no, can't do that.
What do you think? Let's go with what they suggest, actually. Let's put a shell bell on it. Sorry.
That's all right.
Because I know they have Breaking Swipe, and I really get angry with my stats being messed with.
Okay.
Show me my Electros, you dicks. Okay, so I need so I've got a very similar one. I've got basically we are going to be burning it down with acid and just sort of like hanging in there.
Okay, so what's the order of play when it comes to preferred move order?
See, it doesn't actually seem to specify, but let me just quickly have a look. Lunge? What does lunge do?
Lunge!
Yeah, you attach a really long rope and let the Terra Pokemon run around you in a circle. Oh, okay. Let's see if I've got the TM for that. I do. Oh, it's a bug move. Oh, okay. Sunny day. Okay, so I need acid spray, parabolic charge. No, that's you. Where's me? Ah, yes. Acid spray, gastro acid, discharge, and lunge. Okay, okay. Well, if you look at your abilities, acid spray is a healing ability?
The user attacks everything around it. The user's HP is restored by half the damage taken by those hit.
I'm really confused because I also have acid spray and it does something completely different.
It's a Scarlet Violet difference, eh? Right there.
No, that can't be right. Okay, so you've got parabolic charge, electric terrain, and chilling water. I'm confused as to how acid spray does two different things. It's the same thing, right?
I don't know.
Acid spray. Poison type move. Learn set. Yeah. What does it do? What does it do, bitch? See, because what it should do is harshly lower their special defense stat, but yours doesn't say that.
Nope.
The actual fuck.
Unless I've got another acid spray.
No. There should only be one. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay. Acid spray inflicts damage and lowers the target's special defense by 2 stages. It has no effect on Pokemon. Oh wait, are you a poison type? No, you're not.
Now it says...
What?
It's just changed.
So it was a bug. It was a bug. It's not actually that at all. Thank God. I thought I was going
there you go.
mad. Right. So acid spray doesn't damage them. Oh, it does damage them a bit, but it also does the special defense down 2 levels. Parabolic charge is a healing move that also hurts them. Electric terrain is electric terrain. So what I would probably do is put electric terrain down first, and then it would be a case of which is stronger, acid spray or chilling water?
50-100, 40-100.
Okay, so the good thing about those is you can keep using them when the shield goes up because they do damage. So I would just so that says harshly lowers. What does chilling water say? Lowers.
Yeah.
So acid spray does more change. So I would try and do more acid sprays. Although fling in a chilling water and use parabolic charge to keep yourself alive. I'm going to use gastro acid, which should eliminate the ability Moxie, which is very annoying.
Okay.
And I've got like a bug move and an electric move, and I'll be using acid spray as well. So if you want, I can focus on acid spray and you can focus on chilling water. It's up to you.
Your call, as it were. Like, so I'm doing electric terrain. I'll tell you, I'll do chilling water. I mean, if you want me to do acid spray, just go acid or something.
Yeah. Well, which one's stronger?
Chilling.
It's acid. Yeah, you do chilling water then. All right then. I'm going to. Have you got your Pokemon at the right in your party in the right place?
Yeah, it's up front.
Cool. Right. Ready?
Let's do this.
Give it a go. We will soon realise if we can do this or not.
Hey, look, as before with other ones, not expecting to, but if we happen...
Both of these are actually Pokemon that are designed to solo this, so I don't know if that's going to be against us when we try and do this together. Katya! I'm gonna throw you out the window. Katya! Can you just give me a fucking second?
Again. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll wait for you. That's fine.
No, I was talking to Katya.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant you wanted to attend to Katya,
No.
sorry.
No, Katya's gonna get
As Charlie says, Katya, please!
Katya, please. Right, let's give it a go. Because it's gonna hit you with super effective attacks like Earthquake and shit, so you gotta watch out for that.
I expect everything more and nothing less. There you go.
Yeah, I'm good because it can't hurt me with Earthquake because I've got Levitate, I think. But we'll see how that happens. Katya, can you stop breathing on me? Katya, don't lick me!
Not now!
What did it use? Oh, whatever it used, it missed. It did not miss me. Oof, that hurt.
Half my health.
Right, don't forget you've got
I'm trying to cast a move, literally, wait for it.
Fine. It's faster than me. I think I might be able to. Yeah, I'm out. It's fine.
Alright.
Katya, stop looking for things to bite.
Already? That's early.
Katya!
Jeez, that energy's really freaking early.
Ah!
I'm out.
Fine. No!
I'm going to assume that was
She was like
Katya.
this last night as well.
Like we said, folks, we weren't expecting much to be able to happen, but...
Well, we've managed to lower its special defense considerably.
Oh, these earthquakes are mullering me.
Fine.
Oh, 100% Charlie, definitely worth a try. Just, and this is what we were expecting. That's why we weren't hedging bets or anything. It's just that thing of, oh my word, kind of thing.
Try using discharge and see what happens.
Still alive. Just.
Don't forget parabolic charge heals you.
Mm-hmm. So that's the next thing I'll be using. If I can get it out quick enough.
Oh, someone's managed to paralyze it, which is handy. Please, eat all of our shit.
Oh my days, the amount of time just waiting to try and get a move.
God of War's using Life Dew, which is handy.
Hmm.
Oh, I can terrestrialize. I'm going for it.
Cool.
Now I would switch to just using what's the name? Parabolic charge now.
Alright. Irony. Back to chilling water.
How come?
Because I'm terrestrializing.
Okay.
As in, that's the move I selected, then you said that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't me just being a pest, just literally.
I wasn't following.
That's fine.
We are doing some seriously bigger chunks to it now.
I have 2 HP.
Heal bench! Also, someone's paralysed it, which is beyond helpful. You might want to lay down another extra terrain if you can.
On it.
Thank you. Please don't kill me.
Can't move because it's paralyzed.
Yes, this is really helping us. Oh, we're through the shield.
Okay, we're...
Right, come on then, we can do it. We can do this.
we keep
We've just been
spamming
building
stuff,
up
possibly.
We've been basically like chipping down its special defense. I think we might even survive one more of us dying. Ah, see, it's removed its paralysis.
Has it? Okay.
Ah, so it's going to use Dragon Dance now, which is annoying. Just keep using Parabolic Charge.
Yeah, on it. Oh.
Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, why is that so pish now?
I think
shit.
we're just about out, I think.
Nearly.
I appreciate I said we need to end soon. Do you want to try it one more time?
Yeah. I don't know why my discharge is suddenly doing far. Oh, because it ups its defense. Oh, we might have to hit it. Right, we
I'm out. Just
no, that's
got
fine. I think
wiped.
that's the end. Yeah. Okay, I think I know what we need to do to win. Yeah, okay, we're out. So once it does its stat reset, after it's done Dragon Dance, we need to start hitting it with Acid Spray again because all of the damaging attacks we have done will be reset.
Okay.
So all of the damage we've done, like it'll up its stats again. So we need to kind of push back again.
We need to reset effectively.
Right. Let me think about this. We did get our stats messed with a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. I think just spamming like Acid Spray and removing Moxie was quite useful.
Okay.
I just want to quickly look at what Lunge does because I didn't use it, but they told me to put it on. Oh, it also lowers its attack. It lowers it. Okay, right. Okay, yeah, I think we're fine. It's just once it's done Dragon Dance, we need to start hitting it with Acid Spray again. I think that is literally the only thing that we could have done differently there.
Okay, so I'll do...
Once the shield was down, we were staying pretty... We were pretty high up, weren't we? We were doing pretty well.
So do you want me to do Terrain, Acid, then just start spamming Parabolic?
No, do at least 2 Acid Sprays. When you get to the point where use Parabolic Charge if your health gets low.
Okay.
But thing is though, the more Acid Sprays you manage to get off, the more effective Parabolic Charge will be and the more it'll heal you. You see what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, keep the electric terrain up. That would be really handy. Plus, if you get hit by attacks, your ability, if you check your ability, I think it's called Electromorphosis. Go back. When it takes damage, it boosts the next electric type attack you do. So yeah, that's good. All right, you ready?
Yes, I will. Yes. I don't know what I was doing then. My late night brain.
Here it goes.
All right. We'll try it one more time, folks, then we shall wrap up for the night.
I think we've got. I think it was useful because the thing that kept paralyzing it, I think, was my my discharge, which sounds horrible. Sorry. I mean, one of the Souls games has got a monster called Ceaseless Discharge, so you know, come on. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this.
One more
get the electric terrain down, and we'll just start spam. Because that's the thing. If it hits us and it kills us, it's a balancing act of whether we want to lower its attack or lower its defense, and I would much rather lower its defense, if that makes sense. Because a crit's going to kill us like whatever. And I'll just keep using discharge once it's had a few lowers, because that will probably paralyze it. And that paralyze it. Remember at the beginning it's faster than we are. Sir?
There we go. Charlie says, just found out.
Jesus Christ, and he got me in the fucking first fucking turn.
Just found out one of the Love Live spin-offs is having a live event called Topping because it's ice cream based, but still I feel your pain. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to process that while making sure like an attack wasn't suddenly coming to you. Acid.
I might still.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not. I survived.
Parabolic, or your chair. Cause that's
I'm in the process of doing acid, but
okay.
parabolic will be next. Charlie, I like to try and multitask occasionally, Charlie, and I'm reminded, oh yes, that's why I'm not the best at multi-charging? Multitasking, that's the word.
Oh, this doesn't feel as neat as last time already.
Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
Come on.
Nothing's happening. Time is going away. Why is nothing happening? Time is going away. God, that took forever. Jeez.
It did. It really did. Okay, right. Now we start acid spraying the shit out of it.
Alright, I'm going to do a parabolic first.
Yep, I think I might die. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, wiped.
You haven't wiped.
No, I just got wiped.
You should be using a discharge for now. Okay. I know we're not going to do it again, but I've got another idea. You keep using discharge until it's paralyzed. There we go. That's what was different.
Charlie, Salamance, you dickhead.
Salamance!
Oh my word, these earthquakes are just super effective at hitting me.
Yeah, because the thing about paralysis is even if it doesn't stop it from having a turn, it slows it down. The electric terrain's gone.
Yeah, I'm just going to redo it.
Thank you.
I realised as soon as I hit parabolic charge. Salamance the bell end, says JL.
Oh, that was actually quite a good heal.
I'm terror typing.
Good. Yep.
I know that's not a word, but you know what I mean.
Fine. Keep using. I think at this point probably I'll keep using acid spray until and maybe discharge.
Yeah, terrain's happening first.
Thank you. Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Oh, I could trust lies. I don't think I'm gonna survive because yeah, I'm in trouble here. I can't heal myself. Yeah. There's no way I can heal myself. Oh! I don't think I'm gonna survive this Dragon Pulse. No, I survived it! Oh my god, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Who are ya?
Who are ya? Right, watch out for Dragon Dance.
Oh, whoa, that just took out a lot. Holy crap.
There goes Dragon Dance. Start aciding it again.
Okay, acid spray will be my next attack.
You acid, I'll use the thing that hopefully will paralyze it.
Okay.
Okay, it's paralysis, so hopefully it will maybe lose some moves.
Just waiting for an attack chance.
Yep.
Oh my god, that nearly wiped me. Alright, doing
Okay, missed the turn. Okay.
Oh, I need to use parabolic quick.
Yeah, you use parabolic charge, it's fine. I will use some acid sprays.
Terra Blast?
Oh, fuck off!
I'm out.
Right. I think we're done.
Ugh.
That death will push us over, and I'm out, so that's it, that's the end. It's doable.
We're really not that far off, and I kind of want to still do more of it, but...
No, you said you've got somewhere to be, so...
Yeah, only London, you know.
You want to give it one more go?
Yeah, go on, we'll push 2 to 11.
This is definitely the last one, though.
Yeah.
So...
Literally, I'm only saying that, folks, just because, like, I'm sort of going to London early, but it's like, we're actually not that far, so...
So... Let's think about this. You're going to use electric terrain, and then keep using acid spray. I'm going to use discharge until it's paralyzed, because that will make it slower than us. And then you've got a bit more breathing room.
The problem I've got is that for me, acid spray does nothing, and then like
it's not supposed to be doing damage.
Yeah, but it's just like that parabolic what's it does some good once juices are flowing.
The thing is, it wouldn't be doing as much damage if we hadn't managed to acid spray it so much. Because acid spray lowers its special defense by 2 levels.
Yeah.
So it means that your parabolic charge will be far more effective. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure I can paralyze it, and yeah, okay. It's unusual because both chilling water and acid spray are still things that we can use when it shields up, which normally we can't do. There we go. So yeah.
In the words of Daft Punk, one more time.
Oh. In the words of Daft Punk, robot human.
Stronger, faster. Was the 4K remaster of that actually any good in the end? Because didn't they like remaster?
Yo!
Oh, was it bad? Was it? Oh, that sucks.
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh, that sucks so much.
In the words of Scooter, it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it must be Dave who's on the train.
In the words of Daft Punk.
In the words of Scooter, respect to the man in the ice cream van. We've got Gardevoir here, so they might do some healing, which would be good. I'm hearing about Poisson, Steve.
What the hell was that?
That was Heat Wave. I will try and get rid of that because that slows us down. Right, first of all, Gastro Acid. Wow, just going straight for me, huh? I'm gonna fly off a hit. Heal rather. I can hate burn. Okay. Oh. Did it have paralysis and then get rid of it?
No, it's still on my screen.
Huh. Not mine. Weird.
It's already paralyzed.
I mean, I believe you, but it's not showing online. Oh, now it's popped up. Okay, cool. Okay. Right, so at this point, stay alive and keep using acid. Paralysis is helping us here.
Oh, it's back. Earthquake on me. Okay. I'll do one more acid spray, then I'll have to use a parabolic.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless...
Don't forget you've got your healing cheers as well. Right, the shield is up.
Alright. Oh no! I'm out.
It's okay.
Didn't even get a chance to do the attack.
It's fine.
Well, when I'm back, first thing I'll do is terrain.
Okay. The train's still up.
Oh, is it? Oh, I just assume it goes when you die.
No, it doesn't.
Salamance, behave.
Behave. Have a word with yourself. Well, I'm going to try and paralyze it again.
So just the shell bell, it's like, it healed you, and I see my number go up by 2 HP.
Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Oh, I'm out.
Okay.
As soon as it said it was going to do Earthquake, it's like, no chance. Oh, alright, I'm going to redo Electric thingy, what's it as well?
You are going to have to do the terrain this time.
Yeah. I could barely get out one attack, though, at the moment. This feels a lot more pressured.
Come back with full health.
Yeah, but the first attack it did last time was like a massive crit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't kill me, you son of a... I'm dead. We're not doing this, go,
Nah, this round just isn't working well.
I wasn't able to I terrestrialized and then it instantly killed me.
Terrestrialize isn't even a thing I'm really considering at the moment, but I'm going to try now. In the hope I can terrestrialize, then get a move, and then just parabolic charge it to...
It's not paralyzed, and I haven't been able to paralyze it again. Yeah, no, if it's faster than us, it's very difficult.
Oh my days. Nah, I'm done.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Just run away, we're done.
I think this is doable, it's just we would have to try a few more times, and I know you've got stuff to do.
Yeah, it was fun trying
I
though,
can probably
but just
do
annoying.
this if it's just me, just because I won't get timed out, you know? And same with you. Keep Dr. Dinwiddie, we'll try again.
Oh, Charlie, 100% it's doable, it's just...
Oh no, it is. It's just Jeremy hasn't got time right now.
Yeah.
It's the whole weekend. We're not giving up because we can't do it. We're giving up because we would need to try more times than Jeremy has time for at the moment. I'm going to go straight onto my computer on my TV and try this again. Probably get it first time because that's what
I look forward to a text message in half an hour telling me you've done it.
It'll probably be in about 5 minutes. knowing Right, hang on, I'm just still getting blasted out of the thing.
That's fine. Oh, also, Charlie, it's just luck of the draw, like in terms of.
Honestly, this is not one of the harder sevens that I've come across. Some of them have been really.
What was that one we couldn't do a few weeks back? We didn't actually do on stream. For alligator, something like that.
It wasn't for alligator.
It's whatever the fire starters evolution is.
Twisted Firestarter. Skeledirge.
There you go, that's the one.
I couldn't even touch Skeledirge. Well, it is what it is.
Well, there we go. Well, on that note, folks, we're going to bring things to a close. But Claire, before we fully go, do let people know where they can find you?
You can find me either in Scotland or in Gloucestershire, depending on whether my family decides they're going to die or not. Not cool. But I'm mainly going to be in Glasgow. Keith's at Cockerocon this weekend. If you know anyone at Cockerocon, or if you're even heading to Cockerocon tomorrow, then go say hi to Keith. Have a good time. Thank you for joining us. You can find me on my link tree that Jeremy has put in there. If need be, I'll come line a hand. I'll message you, Matty. It's all good. So, yeah, Jeremy, where can the people find you?
Linktree/Giraffemy is the place to go. I'll be working on getting YouTube archives caught up again following the last time. Hopefully over this Easter weekend. It's just time depending and everything else going on. But yeah, we'll be back Friday next week. We'll probably, like I said, try this what was that called? A raid again. If there's been an update to that demo on the PS5 thing from earlier, we will do that.
Yeah, hopefully it means slightly less broken.
Yeah, because I really like Unbeatable, like in terms of its look, concept, the characters that we saw. It feels like it would be really good fun. It's just fundamentally we couldn't do anything. We got to
like we were literally stuck. We tried going out and going in, it just did not work.
Yeah,
so.
just there's clearly things that occurred, but either way, it's all good. We'll be back Friday next week, folks, 7 p.m. UK time. And if you haven't checked out already, Matty Boo and I did do a react stream to the Mario Kart World Direct yesterday. So if you want to see us watching that, also talking about Matty's experiences of actually playing the Switch 2 at an event in London last week, and then us going through the trailer and various bits and bobs and theorizing and dissecting a few things, you can check that out right now on the VODs. But with that being said,
What Emperor of Mankind?
but with that being said, from myself, Jeremy, from Claire, this has been the Friday Fun Zone. We've had a ball. Thank you so much for joining us, and until next time, bye.